Yo, this is Nick D.
I'm Brie K, and this is Kasari.
You already know what it is, man. It's William Cater.
Yo, this is DJ Lost and Found from the Missing Link podcast.
Hey, what up? It's Miss Hero from Pew Army.
This is Stephen the Levite.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy YP, aka Young Paul. You know what I mean? Representing the East Coast, New York, Jersey, stand up.
And you're tuned into the That's Not
Christian Podcast. Woo!
Yeah, we back, y'all. What up,
Yeah.
y'all? It's your boy Switch. I'm here with your man Jimmy.
Let's
I'm here with
go.
your boy Jay, and I'm here with your man Ant. What's up, fellas? How's it going, man? Bang bang.
I'm just hyped, man. I'm hyped.
Drive by
bro.
Christians, yo.
We got what we got on the docket. We got Benny, we got Ukraine. You know what I'm
A
saying?
lot of shooters.
Got a lot of shooters out here, man.
Canvas and Clay Music says, "Yo, what's Gucci, y'all? What's up, yo?
Canvas and Clay.
How's it going? Thank you for tuning in.
Thank
Yo,
you for
we
being
on
a
time
member.
today. 8 p.m. sharp.
Yeah, you was early.
Right,
I was early.
right.
You was on
I
time.
made it
today.
on time today.
Wow.
Jimmy beat
Jimmy.
traffic this week. Yeah.
Jimmy wasn't stuck
I was
in
the
traffic,
first
LA
one
traffic.
here, son. I was the first one here.
He
Let's
was.
go.
It's true. It's true.
Amazing.
It's
I was
true,
like,
but you would have one rushing us.
Me?
Because I know my.
Oh,
Nah, it was
Jay.
Jay.
JJ, yeah.
Where you
Because
guys
I know my
at?
guys. I know my
He
guys.
does. He really does, though. He does. He'd be a good road manager.
Yeah, man, he's
Yeah.
rushing me. I'm Puerto
This
Rican.
guy.
I'm not Russian, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Shaking my head.
Yeah.
Canvas and
Bakersfield.
Clay, what's good, man? West Coast. He's
Oh,
in
so
that
you are-
805.
So what's
There you
good,
go.
fellas? How was y'all weekend?
Marvelous.
Marvelous, nice. I seen some pics the other day. I seen you out with a couple of homies from Grow the Heck Up.
Oh,
that
that
was
wasn't from
last week.
last. That
That
wasn't
was-
last weekend. This weekend, right?
Yeah, this weekend I was with my shorty. I was with wifey.
Okay.
We was single. We was not single because we married, but you know what I'm saying? We was no kids. You know what I mean? No kids. You know what I mean?
Free
So-
crib.
You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? So we was nah. I mean, we just had date night and stuff like that.
What'd y'all do?
Said, nah.
What did we do? Batman came out.
How was that?
So the kids, I didn't see it. The
5
the
hours.
kids went to go see it. My shorty went to a concert, and so me and my wife was home. And I knew me and my wife was gonna be home alone, and I told my wife, I was like, "Yo, let's go grab something to eat." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why am I gonna cook a big meal and ain't nobody here to eat? You know?
Nice.
So we went to go get something to eat, and then what was that? Thursday, Friday, and then
Tell us.
and then we went to go get some Korean barbecue on Saturday. Because again,
Oh, wow.
my shorty went go hang out with her friends.
Wow.
You really excited about that?
I am, bro. I,
You
No,
did
I'm
that
talking
I
about
love
Jay.
I love
I'm
dating
talking
my
about
white
Jay.
man.
No,
Oh.
I'm talking about Jay with the Korean barbecue. He's really
Nah,
excited
because
about that.
Jimmy don't seem like a person that would go out and eat Korean barbecue. That's
Yeah,
all.
so that's the
Bro,
joint
I've
you-
been. I got a YouTube video that's like 6-7 years old of me going to a Korean barbecue spot with my boy.
That's-
Oh
The
wow.
one-
Really? Wow.
So the one you went to with wifey, that's where you cook it.
Mm-hmm.
Crock pot joint.
No,
Crock
crock
pot.
pot.
Not
No, they
crock-
do have some stuff like that, but that's the the soups and stuff like that. Because I see my sister did something like that. No, this is barbecue, bro.
So
It's
how
like-
was it?
Yeah, it was good. It was like a real son. So I went on what's that joint called? Yelp.
Yo,
And I was looking for a joint like nearest Korean barbecue spot because my daughter was telling me about one, right? And she was like, "Oh, this place is fire, whatever, right?" So we were looking for it, but she didn't remember the name, or I didn't ask her the name. I don't know. The point is, we didn't know the name, so I searched like Korean barbecue near me, and I found this spot, and the pictures look ill. They just look
Uh-oh.
ill. It looked like an ill spot, and we go. And mind you, it's raining here in Cali. You know what I'm saying? And so we go park in the front, and I tell my wife, "I'm gonna go park." Bro, before I even find a parking space, she called me back. She's like, "Yo, we can't eat here." I was like, "What you mean?" I was like, "The mask mandates have been lifted." She's like, "Nah, they still asking for vax cards." I said, "What?"
Oh man.
I was like, "Bump them." We went across the street to another Korean spot, and we had a
They
blast.
ain't even care.
Nope, didn't even
That's
care.
the one.
Bro.
That's the one that don't have the real meat.
So in those Korean,
It's meat. It's real meat. It's just
meat.
not.
It's just not the chicken that you thought it would be.
in those Korean barbecue places, what what they do? They just give you the meat
You get
and
raw
you grill
meat,
them.
bro. Like you pay these people, you got to cook your own food.
Bro, that's exactly what my wife be like. I want to go to Korean barbecue. I'm like, you know, the point of us going out is so that someone else can cook my food.
So wait, you got to cook all the meat, the rice, the
everything,
vegetables.
yeah.
No. They give me the rice and everything else, and the
You just cook the meat.
the kimchi and all that stuff, the salad and everything. Yeah, but you got to cook the meat. They bring you the.
But you got to
bulgogi.
season it too.
Nah, it
Nah,
comes
they
like in
season
the marinade. What you
Oh,
think
okay.
they'll hand you some adobo?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
here's some
Some
sazon and
sauce.
adobo. Here you go. Like what's going
This switch
on?
gonna
Here?
come with his own, with the little packet of sazon.
I'm gonna come with my hot sauce. You know what I mean?
Yo, imagine
My
that.
own
You
hot
just come
sauce.
with like a little adobo and sazon, and then you just start right there.
We should
That would be
start
so
doing that.
disrespectful, man. They get
We
mad.
should call it Portal Rock chicken. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna start out.
Hold up, this guy. Yo,
But
somebody.
yeah,
should
that's
do
pretty
that.
dope, man. My wife has been asking me to go to one. So we'll
Mine
check it
too.
Oh, you
Do
never
it.
been to one?
I never.
Have
been
any of
one.
you
That's why-
guys been on one before?
Well, he just said he been.
I mean, aside from Jimmy.
Yeah, I haven't done the barbecue, but I have done like hot pot, which is a soup. And,
Okay, that's what
you
it's
could
called.
do-
Hot
Pho?
pot.
I thought.
Yeah,
no,
out here
that's
it's
not
called
pho?
hot pot.
Oh, that's
Okay, I need to
Vietnamese.
go there. I wanna
Yeah,
do
that's
that.
Vietnamese. But yeah, hot pot. So they give you like the broth, and then you pick your chicken.
I
your
saw my
meat.
sister's story. She was doing that, and I was like, "Yo, you
Yeah,
could do that."
Yeah, I heard of that.
But I thought sopita take like hours to like.
Right.
Nah,
yeah,
it's
finished.
like
No, because they have the pot right there in front of you, so it's like heating up.
I know, but my grandma takes all day to make like sopa de patas. You know?
yo, yeah,
All right,
yeah,
but that's gonna take a while though.
y'all getting
Definitely
hustled, yo. Y'all paying to make your own food, yo. What the hell?
Yeah, it's like, yo, I do that at home all the day.
Yo, I'm gonna pay somebody else,
But
yo.
you know what? You know what the thing is like for hot pot. I love soup, right? So that's the only place that I can make different kinds of soup in one setting. You know, versus if you do it at home, you're only gonna make chicken noodle soup and that's it.
With soda on the
So
side.
what they got, like taki soup, hot taki soup,
This guy, yo.
hot Cheeto soup. What they got?
This
man?
got a
It's a
variety,
Korean
yo.
spot. Is it Korean spot or what is it? Japanese spot? What is it?
It's Korean, yeah,
It's Korean.
yeah,
Yeah,
Korean.
I don't think Japanese call it hot pot.
Nah,
So
Japanese is sushi.
Jimmy, was it worth you cooking? Like you cooking your own meal?
Yeah, it's for the experience. You know what I'm saying? I'm out there with my wife. We just chilling. We just talking.
That's-
You know what I mean? About taking over the world. You know?
That's what my wife
They
says.
had
Oh,
Henny.
it's for the
They had Henny or
experience.
Ciroc. What they had?
Nah, he had them Japanese. I mean, the Korean
Japanese
things.
beer. Sake.
No, they don't. They
Nah,
don't
it
do, they don't do
wasn't
sake.
sake.
That's
Nah.
Japanese.
Hey, spray
Nah,
your
yeah.
sock.
No, they got Sapporo beer probably.
Support.
That's not Japanese too.
It is, but it's Asian.
just
Well,
racist,
no,
okay.
Sapporo I think is Singaporean.
Is it really?
Yeah, I believe so.
Dang, I didn't know that.
You guys got to get your Asian
Get that figured
locations
out.
down fact,
Get it
yo.
figured
Before
out.
we start getting.
Hey,
on it.
it's all right, man. People get me confused all the time, bro. They like, you Mexican, you Guatemalan. What are you? You Filipino?
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
Yeah, you could
You
pass
know?
for Filipino, definitely.
Yeah.
I had a dude the other day who was
Like,
at
where the-
who was at the bank, was at the ATM, and I was wearing this hoodie, and he's like, "That's not Christian. What is that?" I was like, "That's my podcast." He's like, "Okay, what does it mean?" Right? Like he was a Christian
Yeah.
dude, but he was kind of like filling me out. You know how people are with the
Mhm.
name, and so I was telling him, he was like, "Okay, be careful with that, brother." I was like, "What?"
What? Be careful.
So,
Okay.
so that you know, because we kind of pushed the envelope or whatnot, and so he was just like, "Be careful with that, brother." I was like, "All right, cool, whatever." And then I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but he found out I was Spanish, and he's like, "Oh, you're Spanish for real?" I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm
What
Spanish."
you thought I was?
Spanish, son.
So he just randomly said thought you was Filipino.
Yeah, he thought I was Filipino.
He about to ask you where them lumpias at.
He was. He's with the blood sausage. Fire for them things.
Yeah, man. All right, so that's what's up. Anybody else do anything interesting, or that was pretty much it?
So I went to the movies too.
Oh, you went to
What?
movies? Did you have to
Yeah.
show a batch card?
Nah, he
Yes,
has
I
one.
did. Yeah.
Yeah.
But So my wife takes out her Vax card and they ask for ID too. And then I'm like, I'm struggling to find mine in my phone.
Fumbling.
Yeah. And then like I just show her real quick. She's like, okay, just go. I was like, all right, that way maybe waste this time finding it and all this. But anyway, yeah. I mean, today in New York, they're no longer asking for it. So
Today?
Yeah, today. That's it. No more mandate. No more mask.
I can go back. I can go back and visit.
Let's go, Brandon.
Yeah. So I told my wife, let's go watch a movie. And I was like, let's go watch Batman, right? Mm-hmm. So she's like, all right, cool. So then I go and I'm looking and it says 3 hours long. Yeah. And then I was like, oh, no, I can't sit.
You can't do
for
that?
3 hours. No. The last time I saw a Batman movie was Dark Knight, and that was like 3 and change. And I was done. I was like, I can't do this anymore.
You snoring?
What time did you go though? This last time?
It was in the morning, like at 10 or 11. Yeah.
So do I pick, man? You can recline. Do I pick theater? You can recline.
Yeah, we did at AMC.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, shareholder status.
Yo, you threw him a gang sign and everything too.
He said,
the shareholder,
like a lag king line.
Yo, right, like they jumped him in and everything, right? Like he had to do some dirt to get it.
So we saw the Spider-Man movie, which is pretty cool. It was funny.
You know that was 2.5, right?
Yeah.
So for that extra half an hour,
but even still, like at least it was entertaining enough to like keep me there. But I was getting antsy already.
Spider-Man was good,
but it was good. Nobody was in the theater. It was just us. It was like, yo, I rented this house just for us. So, but it's an old movie.
I definitely want to watch it. I want to watch it in 4D, but my wife doesn't want to watch it in 4D.
Which one?
Batman.
Jeez, 4D. Is that like IMAX?
That's like the chairs move.
Everything moves.
Oh, okay.
It's like interactive.
Ain't that much action going on for the 4D. I heard
it shoots like you can hear like the bullets flying right by your head, like
shoots out water.
Well, yeah, that's why my wife don't want to go because of the water.
It shoots out water for real.
She
thinks, a little bit of water.
She thinks it's like
mist.
She thinks it's a CIA experiment.
A freaking Universal Studios ride.
She thinks it's a CIA.
They perfect.
They giving you COVID.
Yo, right? They perfect.
Why did you tame her like that, man?
This guy,
That wasn't me, bro. I wanted to go, and she's like, "Yo, you know what's in that water?" I was like, "Yeah, you right. I don't know what's in that water." Yo, you right.
Oh, shouts out to your wife, man. Wow.
I was like, "Damn, son, that's deep."
That's hilarious.
I do.
So Spider-Man.
I do want to see it 4D though, but whatever.
Yeah, Spider-Man. What about it?
You liked it?
Yeah, it was good. It was entertaining.
It's cool, right?
Now I understand the memes. You know, with the 3.
It was like 3 months
ago,
bro.
Different Spider-Mans.
The memes is older than the movie though.
Yeah, I guess so. But now it's like you see it and you're like, oh, okay. Now,
Yo, when that joint come out though, I feel like I saw
that like last year, no?
Yeah, I think I saw that pre-COVID.
Nah.
No, I'm saying me when I got it.
Oh.
Well, nah, I don't think it came out that far back.
Nah. Yeah,
it feels that long.
It came out in December, I think.
That's when I got. What's it called?
But you and like towards the end of December, you got it like beginning.
True.
All right.
Yeah. What y'all do? Switch.
We went shopping.
Like grocery shopping, or you went like
grocery shopping? We went
Gucci, Fendi, Prada,
school shop. School
shopping.
School been started, yo.
Yeah, spring. For the spring clothes. These kids are growing. You know what I mean? So they need their clothes and all that.
That's true. At that age, that's true.
So t-shirts, stuff like that. I went to the mall, and then what did we do? Oh, we went to eat Mexican. We went out to eat some Mexican.
So you was drinking margaritas?
Yeah,
I did not have a margarita. I had a sangria.
Wow,
that's Christian, bro.
I only have Christian.
That's wine.
I only have Christian approved drinks. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Not like liquor, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Christian. Bro.
Not this weekend, at least.
Nah, but yeah, that's pretty much what we did. And Sunday, we still home Sunday. So was cool, man. Simple weekend.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Ant?
I was up in the mountains on Saturday.
What?
This guy stayed.
This dude lived different. He lived different, man.
Dude, like Moses, young Moses over here. You know what I'm saying? I was in Mount Sinai this weekend talking to the Lord. You know what I mean? The Lord was giving me some revelation.
Had to take off my chancletas, you know what I'm saying? I was on holy ground.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. We was up there for a little bit. Went to go check out a friend's cabin up there.
Oh, that's what you was talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went up there. They wanted to show us while it was still being built. We went up there, and then yesterday we went go get some. Took the family, went and got some pedicures, chilled, and then went and got some Mexican after.
Oh yeah, I just went all Mexican this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I never had before? A traditional quesadilla.
Traditional quesadilla.
Yeah, what does that mean, bro? Because I only had it one way.
Yeah, I didn't.
Was it just cheese?
No, so I guess the regular, technically the regular. Well, you know what? Canvas and clay. You Mexican, maybe you could tell us, but so it's like it looks like a taco, really, but it's fried. Like the corn tortilla is fried, and it has, you can do just cheese or but this one had it had the chicken and then like the cheese. That same cheese they use on the corn.
They lied
Not
to you,
like,
bro.
I mean, that's what it said on the joint. I don't know. It said traditional quesadilla.
Tell them canvas and clay. Tell them.
And then it says the other one is Tex-Mex quesadilla. The ones like you get from everywhere else.
No. Well, I like
what's the ones like everywhere else? Explain that to me.
I just
what does
said
it look
Tex-Mex.
like?
Like the one you get
Just a
all the
tortilla
cheese.
and the cheese, and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what we got here.
Yeah, man. I don't know. It's
No,
traditional, yeah.
What's the other one that got shredded beef? What's the name of that? It starts with a B.
Birria.
Burrito or the badia.
Birria. Yeah.
That's Mexican as well?
Yeah, that's
them
Mexican.
joints look good.
That's
yo.
good, bro.
But what do they do? They dip it in sauce and it's like that joint.
That joint be looking banging.
Yo, that joint, I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack after
Jay,
I'm done
we gotta
with it.
find a spot that serves that, man.
There's a spot out here that serves it too. It's just in the city, but that joint look good.
That joint's fire, bro. I can't though. That joint, like, that joint be scaring me. Like,
Heartburn?
I feel like I'm gonna die.
Oh yeah,
This is just so good and this is so greasy, man.
Yeah, you could tell it is though. That joint look like they
But
fried the whole
But that's
joint.
why it's good. That's why it's good.
Nah, yo, my blood pressure says otherwise.
Nah, canvas and clay. It's goat, but the spot I go to serves beef.
Oh man, he said tostada. Nah, that thing in that hat wasn't a tostada. Wasn't the tostadas of the sandwiches?
Nah, it's the
No,
flat.
it's the
joints.
hard, the
It's
flat,
a tortilla,
hard
it's
one.
flat. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my usual go-to. I love those.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It sounded like they gave your man the wrong meal, son.
Right.
Ooh.
You.
I mean, I just ordered whatever was on the menu. I was just like, let me try that. I ain't never had. I don't even know what a.
He believed them, bro. Like, like I go into a Puerto Rican restaurant, like,
right.
I don't know, like they give me what they give me. I don't know. How am I supposed to know?
Right, like whatever this is, right
He
here.
read it wrong. He read it wrong. He read
it wrong.
Hold on. First of all, it was in English, so it wasn't like I was confused. Yo, that's what they had, man.
He said it was your fault with your non-reading self.
I like Canvas and K says that they fry the tortillas in oil from the meat.
Dang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's like a heart attack, yo.
That's the bread. What do you call
birria.
Birria.
Mm-hmm.
Make it a birria. Birria.
Usually the spots that do birria, like that's what they specialize in. Like that's all they do.
Okay. Yeah. I see a lot of them on like the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like
on Instagram, right? On the
food
pages.
channels, the foodie joints.
Mm-hmm.
And they look mad good, but they all out in Cali. You know what I'm saying? They all out on the West Coast.
This is the biggest state in Mexico. This is the capital of Mexico, you know?
Yeah, like everything is in Cali. I'm like, oh, I want that. I checked the place, Cali. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, everything's in Cali.
All the good food is in Cali, man. For real. But yeah, what else has been going on in the world, man? We got
hasn't been going on. Yo, you all right, man? This dude he still got a hangover from the margaritas with the quesadillas he was having this weekend.
The
margarita gonna cost more soon.
Oh,
the talk about
we going to war with Mexico or something? Like why the margaritas gonna be expensive?
Yeah,
because it just is.
So the talk
going on.
The talk of your man Young Bovid has exited the chat.
Yo, where's your man Fauci at, son?
Yo, we haven't heard from dude.
Yo, I ain't seen that dude in a minute.
As soon as they started giving them home tests,
yeah, that dude laying low.
I'm out.
You out of here, yo.
I said his job's over.
That dude went ghost, bro.
And then all them cases just dropped, right? Like, them cases have been dropping like crazy.
Well, what did Trump say? He said you stop testing, it'll go away. You know what I'm saying?
It works.
He was right.
Yeah,
he was right.
We all living like it's not. It don't even exist anymore.
Yo, it's crazy because out here, you know, we had the mask mandates, man. So it was just wild going into spot. Yo, the day before the mask mandate was lifted, I'm at the bank, and this dude walked up to me. One of the people that worked there was like, "Do you have a mask?" I was like, yeah, right. And I just kept talking to my wife because we was doing something there, and then he's like, "Can you put on your mask?" I was like, bro, there's other people in here. You know what I'm saying? The mask mandates have been lifted. Like, there's other people in here not wearing masks. But I was wrong because the mask mandate wasn't lifted till in 12 hours. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot can happen in 12 hours. You know.
Wow.
So this dude goes and he gets a mask and then he like gives it to me. And I was like, this little hall monitor looking teacher's pet.
So after you put it on,
I didn't put it on.
No?
Mm-mm.
He went out the bank and let his wife put it on.
And I had to go to another bank.
Wow.
This guy's such a rebel. La resistance.
Yeah, man. So now we got
yo, people everywhere acting like it's nothing. Like, where were y'all at, bro? Nobody wearing a mask now. I was like, where was y'all at? We could have ended this a year ago.
They been start wearing masks out here.
I know, man. I was so jealous.
Don't be jealous, brother.
Man, people look at you funny if you got a mask on, actually.
That's what my daughter said. She went to Florida last year, and she said people were looking at her like a weirdo because she was wearing a mask.
Like, look at this clown with a mask on.
Yo. Must be from California.
Or New York.
Or New York.
Yeah, New York.
New York.
I wonder, yo, Jay, is MTA like removing mask mandates as well?
So no, not yet, because that still falls under federal guidelines.
Really?
I feel like
because it's transportation.
Yo, they could lift that joint,
city,
but I definitely would wear one on that train, bro. Because I know Switch was on the train with COVID.
I would have for a fact.
I'm definitely wearing a mask on the
How
train.
many other people on that train? Yo, you ain't lying.
What's
I mean,
good?
I haven't taken a train in a minute. I've been taking a bus.
If I take a train, I'm wearing an astronaut helmet. Forget that, yo.
Yeah.
I'm going in a bubble.
I don't disagree.
Yeah, you know what it is? An hour.
Forget a bubble vest.
You know what it is? An hour and a half for just having a mask, going to work, and then
but just put it over your mouth and that's it. Jeez.
Yo.
No, they don't want. They want the joint right over your nose, bro.
I
mean, I don't fully wear it on the bus.
Yo, imagine this dude, right? Yo, did you sneeze when you was on the train?
Who, me?
Yeah, one sneeze, it was over.
Nah. I just
Contagion.
started to feel sick when I got to the office. So when I got back home, like I wasn't showing no symptoms. I just felt really fatigued. And then I was like, yeah, I can't come back in.
One cough, one sneeze.
But I get allergies, so I sneeze now with allergies, and you know what I mean. Everybody be like, COVID.
Lo prendo en el nombre de Jesús.
Yo,
that's that complete different worlds in North and East Dallas. North Dallas is still masked up heavy. East not so much.
I ain't been to Dallas in so long, yo.
Well, we got more important news now.
What's that?
We got Russia, or shall I say, Putin invading Ukraine.
Putin's Putin.
Crazy.
Yo, son dropped like 600 bombs, bro.
Really? It's been that much? That many?
600 plus.
Wow.
Shit, dude. Wow.
You sure it's him? It's not us?
Wow.
Wow.
What are you doing?
I'm just
trying
saying.
to get a shadow band, yo.
You got some
that could mean anything.
You got some inside information.
Right, you got some inside.
I don't know, but I be tracking certain Air Force planes that be going around, and I'm like, yo, why are you going around? Why are you in the air right now?
Oh, what?
You tracking Air Force planes that are going around in Ukraine?
Yeah, they're all around that area. There's like 3 of them.
Well, aren't they on the Poland side?
I don't know, but again, I have a question.
But you did.
That's my question.
You saw that, right? That Poland's talking about giving like 20-something MiGs.
Yeah, that's because America already authorized it and pushed the UN to do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
what?
MiGs.
What's that?
The fighter jets.
Oh, okay.
But that exactly. But it's the U.S. really behind it. They're like, they're like gassing it. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like, yo.
We've been behind this, son.
It's like the dude passing the shank to the other dude.
Right. That's it.
Yeah.
You know he was talking about you, right? You know he was talking about your mama, right?
Yeah.
Take this, just in case.
That's what they doing, you know.
Biden was just like, hey, he about to attack soon. He's gonna do it. And it's like, yo,
like hold these real quick, just in case.
It's crazy.
Basically.
So it's crazy, man. It's crazy that outrage how people are like people, you know, supposedly anti-war, like, yo, we need to stop this. We need to intervene.
You see
oh boy, here we go.
What?
Yeah. Nah, he talking about Jay. He talking about Jay though.
No, I'm talking about Jimmy getting started.
Right now. Oh, I tell you, Canvas talking about FBI about to be knocking on Jay door in 5 minutes.
I mean, anyway. Yeah, I feel terrible. Like, and something I was thinking about, I wanted to ask you guys is, with all these like sanctions and stuff with Russia, like, do you think like it almost seems, or actually it is, like U.S. just trying to like completely destroy Russia with all of this stuff, right? Because they can't even buy anything. They can't use banks.
Well, when Putin said this is equivalent to an act of war, right? Like from a speech that he had made, it's true. It is.
Yeah.
Why do you say it's true?
Because you're basically, squeezing the country with all these sanctions that are happening. You have other companies that are they're no longer doing business with Russia. So it's like,
see, but that's one of the whole cancel culture thing, right?
Yeah, it is part of that's on a larger scale.
Yeah,
and that goes back to that.
And now there's pressure. Like the people are putting pressure, like McDonald's, Coca-Cola, Pepsi.
McDonald's.
Like,
so it is.
McDonald's owns their property in Russia, so it's not like Russia controls them in any way. Like, you know, when you go to some other countries and you have a company there where that country still, you know, can tell you what to do.
Right.
But that's not the case with McDonald's. But there's like this whole outrage, like, no, McDonald's needs to do this and all that. And then they were going after American Express just because all the other banks were like, okay, we stopping, you know, our operations. So like, come on.
So it is nothing but cancel culture and media, because it's like I said about the virus, right? Like, we don't report on it, no one cares. No, it ain't a thought. If we don't report on it, so if let's say the news reported the same way when Obama disarmed Ukraine.
Oh, you know about that?
Yeah,
you know about that?
Hey, they ain't coming to my house. They're coming to your house now.
I'm just wondering, like, would people feel the same?
I was holding my tongue.
No,
you know how I be.
Go ahead, talk about it, son.
People feel the same. I'm just saying, like,
that's true.
I mean, come on.
And it's not to say that Russia going into Ukraine and doing all these things. Like, we're not supporting any of that, right? It's just that, man, it sucks.
But I agree with
It is
Switch
terrible.
though, because the way that the U.S. has been involved,
They poking the bear, yo.
and they've been doing it since the Obama administration. Like this president that's in there now ain't the real president. You know what I mean? The president that was there before, he was somebody who was
talking
cool
about
with
Ukraine?
Russia. Yeah.
Yes,
Ukraine.
correct. Yeah.
And then we got him out of there. And we have an ambassador saying F the EU. We're gonna put whatever president we want to put in there. On record, bro. On
Wow.
record.
Wow.
And
I
then
didn't
you
know
look
about that.
you look at like when you look at a map, right? Ukraine used to be part of the Soviet Union, right? And a lot of
Yeah.
those countries underneath. You look at a map and it does look like the UN or the West or the US, however you want to put it, is encroaching closer and closer to Russia. So if it's Bloods and Crips, you know what I'm saying? If it's Latin Kings and Nietas, you know what I'm saying? Whoever it is, like when your enemy, when your ops is moving closer and closer, what you gonna do? You gotta protect your land. You gotta protect your property because you don't know what's gonna happen. And if there's CIA, the WikiLeaks, on WikiLeaks, you can find that the CIA said that we were trying to provoke them into a war
Well,
by trying to get Ukraine to join the UN. Right?
U.S. is the greatest chess players, though, man.
they instigators, yo.
They get
It's
it
the
done.
Cold War, man. It's the Cold War.
They get it done. Look at what they're doing. Even when you see
It's
what they're
all
doing
like
now,
Eastern
what
Europe
they're
is
doing
clicking up.
now,
It's
it's
clicking
like
up.
flipping this on Putin, and it's like, hit your economy, get your people to rebel against you.
Yo, but they've been
right?
had sanctions though. That's what's crazy. It's like that they ain't gonna do nothing to them.
Yeah, but now it's like to the extreme, right? Where
it's
people
OD.
can't even take out their
Banks.
money.
Yo, they can't even get on the internet, yo. They can't
That's
even
wild.
TikToks.
Dogecoin is worth more than Russian money right now.
That's wild.
Bro.
Oh, yeah,
I heard
I saw.
V-Bucks, right? Was it
Yeah,
Roblox?
Roblox.
Roblox?
Roblox.
Yeah.
Robux are worth more than what is it? The ruble? That's what they call
The
it.
ruble, yeah.
Ruble.
Ruble.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's rubble now, yeah.
I see what you did there.
crazy. That's crazy.
They're
bro.
Putin.
But they got the oil though, son.
And that's my question. Like,
And we
how
got
long-
$7 per gallon over here in Cali.
But we
Yeah.
still paying for the oil.
$7.
That's that's what the meme said. I don't know if it's true. I paid $5 yesterday.
Yeah, we're encroaching. We're getting closer and closer to 5. We're at like 4 something.
We just hit 4 today.
And my question with Russia and gas is like, well, they supply gas to most of Europe. And Germany decided that they want to shut off their nuclear power plant, all this other stuff, and just use natural gas. And now look at where they at. So doesn't Putin really have the upper hand? You know, because how long can Germany survive just on Japan oil, our oil, and everybody else's, right?
Yeah.
They get Canada, right?
Well, they didn't
Oh,
you
Canada.
guys one of you guys post that we trying to rub shoulders with Venezuela?
Oh,
They
yeah,
could be a
true.
supplier.
I missed that.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, they're trying to lift some sanctions off of Venezuela so that we
So
can
they
go
could-
to them.
So they can produce and
They played
distribute.
chess, man.
Yo,
I'm
like
telling
what's
you,
going
bro.
on over there? I thought like people were killing each other over like
Where?
in Venezuela because they were burning their own money because
Oh, yeah,
everybody's
yeah.
broke.
Yeah.
Well, they get some more money when we get them oil barrels coming back in.
Y'all think that Putin played this smart or not?
I don't know, man.
Trump thinks so.
Well, of course he's gonna say that.
No, he said that. Did y'all didn't see the video?
Yeah.
Nah, what'd he say?
He was like that he's smart because he was able to bomb them and take up a bunch of real estate and he didn't have to pay no consequences for it. Right?
Yeah.
Because sanctions don't mean nothing to him.
Oh, yeah. But yeah. That's just the beginning, yo.
What do you mean by that? Just
It ain't over.
It's
It
not.
ain't over. Like you said, sanctions ain't nothing but poking the bear. That's it. Like, but you know what I'm saying? You just go, they really just pissing them more and more. Yo, if you do all of that to me, right? You take everything away that I have. I ain't got nothing left. It's over. What do I
Hit
have
him
left,
up.
yo?
Tupac, hit him up.
That's it. So now, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you gonna take everything I got from me? Bet. I got this. I got this
hit him
button.
up.
I got this button by my desk though.
I mean, it is hit him up, but you get hit back. Gonna get hit back.
He gonna get hit. He is gonna get hit back, but he ain't going down.
And especially with what
swinging,
and especially like Europe is like at his doorstep, so there's dudes that's there.
He'll crush
launch from there.
Europe,
you know what I'm saying?
He can crush Europe.
Yo, I was gonna say Europe is close, and they get it the worst.
China got his back. China got his back, son.
But it would affect their country as well.
It would, but bro, again, you have nothing to lose. You lost everything
he said
already.
That already. Yeah, he said that already. That was the main point. He lost everything. He got, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is worried about their stuff. I ain't got nothing. Now you gotta come play with me.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what this Eiffel Tower will look like.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's unfortunate, man, that people are being displaced. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
A country that has some kind of sovereignty and they just people got to evacuate. You know, live a different lifestyle now, move to a different country. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and I'm hearing that I don't know. You know, I have mixed emotions about what media tells us versus what's the truth. So they've been saying that Russia has been like not losing as far as the battle because they are definitely taking over. Because I feel like people say, "Oh, they're losing." No, they're taking over.
They're taking over.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So let's not say they're losing. They're like, "Oh,
easy."
They're like,
watching the mainstream media because that's what the mainstream media is saying.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, it's 10 days," and they still like, "Nah," but he's still taking over.
Yeah.
Like, it could be
saying it.
You know what I mean? It could be a good thing for him or a bad thing. Like, oh, we expected to do this in 30 days, but we taking over quicker. You know what I mean? I'm sure there was a plan behind that.
Yeah, they just saying they're not doing it as easy as they thought it would.
But they're saying that they're losing a lot of soldiers, right, in the process.
Yeah,
are they?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Oh, they did. He gave one dude hero status. He blew himself up and blew up a bunch of their troops or something like that. He had a press conference about that recently. Yo, but how come we're not hearing? Yeah, well, that's what he said. I don't know, but how do you verify that? The president, Putin.
Oh, Putin.
Putin said that one of his dudes, he gave him like whatever the honorable mention, whatever.
I thought that was from Ukraine. That blew up the bridge allegedly.
No, this dude blew himself up. He fought everybody. He said, according to what Putin was saying, was that they got it under attack. He took down a bunch of people, which ultimately he fought to the death. Is basically what he said, and so he made him like a national hero.
Bro, how you fight a dude that's willing to die, yo?
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at over there. You got boxers that are.
Yeah.
You got the Klitschko brothers.
Man. They're like 50-something years old out there. Klitschko's when they got them Starlinks though.
The Starlinks? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're saying that now, like everybody who's over 18 has to fight pretty much.
Dude from Dancing with the Stars, he
came back, didn't he?
Out of that,
he danced his way out of that.
He said he was the only dude on the bus back.
Really?
Wow. So he said he's ashamed because he was on the bus with just women and children.
I mean, is that fair though? Like,
what?
You gonna put me to fight? I ain't trying to fight. I'm trying to get him out of here. I already know what's coming. I already know what's coming this way. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know we're not gonna win this. So
he said, "I'm American, bro."
Yeah,
he did.
I bet you Mike Tyson ain't gonna be like, "Yo, give me a gun to fight for the U.S."
Yo, Muhammad Ali wasn't.
Nah, right? He sure wasn't. So you locked me up, yo.
Floyd Mayweather, ain't none of our stars gonna be like, yeah, let's fight for the U.S.
None of them dudes.
Well, there was an NFL player though, right? I think he used to play for the Patriots. He went to go fight during.
The Cardinals.
Oh, was the Cardinals? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Pat Tillman. Yeah.
Yeah, Pat Tillman. R.I.P. Yeah, that dude.
Wow, he died in war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
He died allegedly from friendly fire.
Yeah, that's the part that sucks, yo.
What sucks is the civilians that are getting hit, right? I mean, that's
Yo, but why nobody talking about the bombings that we're doing in
in Africa,
Afghanistan,
in Syria, and in Yemen? Because we
not in
bombing
the news.
We bombing
because the news ain't pick it up.
What it was about? Supposedly,
where everybody who's outraged about innocent people dying though.
Nah, you're right. It's true. It's unfortunate.
We only get mad at what the media tells us to be mad about.
Basically.
So U.S. is bombing Syria right now.
U.S.
I think they already did it.
Yeah, they already did it. U.S., UK, the UN.
What's going on there?
Yeah.
Even after Trump, that whole Trump situation, because I remember when Trump got mad because there was what was it? They said chemical warfare.
Oh yeah.
And then remember he dropped the bombs on Syria.
In Syria, yes, sorry, yes.
And he bombed he gave the warning, right? Like, yeah, we're gonna bomb, and then everybody evacuated.
Come on.
And then they bombed the army.
But they tell you, Russia says right now, evacuate Wappinger. Like, where you gonna go, dog?
I'm out.
Where?
Go to the building.
Where?
I'm driving. I don't care. I'm going out. I'm leaving.
There's nowhere you could go. You remember what happened in Katrina? Like, a lot of people couldn't leave. There was too much traffic. They didn't have money to leave. You know what I'm saying? The same thing with Hurricane Sandy when it hit New Jersey.
Take my chances.
Like, some people couldn't leave. Like, just
get on the train, yo.
On the train.
I'm out.
There was a
Reddit, halfway
a Reddit post of somebody that their father, their mom, and the sister were evacuating. And she was saying that she would talk to her dad here and there through WhatsApp, right, whenever they had connection, and she was saying that it took him 3 days or something like that to reach the border of like Poland in that area, and that it was nonstop driving, like he was already tired, but that he needed to, obviously they needed to get away from
to get out of there
from Kyiv. But yeah, it's crazy. You're right.
And what about the videos?
Crazy stuff.
What about the videos of those Africans at the border? Is that real?
Oh my gosh! Yeah, they said it was real.
Yeah. How you got time to be racist?
There wasn't really that much outrage,
right? Nobody. The same people, the peacemakers who want war, and you know what I'm saying. Like, where are these people at talking about like, Black Lives Matter? You know what I'm saying? In Kyiv.
That's crazy though. Like, everybody trying to get out of here. Y'all got time to be racist? Like, chill.
Bro, we all trying to live, man.
Right. Like,
nah, you too dark, or you whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. Like
what? I'm trying to get out of here too, yo.
Just like you. I'm trying to live, bro.
That's crazy.
Wow. That's foul.
It is.
Yeah, I still don't know. It's foul. You know what I mean? Because people are dying. War sucks, but it's like people are real quick to take a side. And it's like there's evil on both sides.
Yeah, man.
And ain't no reason why we need to intervene as a country to be part of that evil,
Well, yeah, that's the thing about all this, because if you read the history, right, it was like you was mentioning earlier, like the whole Soviet Union thing, and then they kind of split up, and then so the U.S. has been trying to get what do you call them? Ukraine to become part of NATO, right? But there's certain standards you gotta have. Like, it ain't just like, you just become part of NATO.
Right.
You have to have like this checklist of stuff like democracy, and you have to run it the way they want you to run it. If not, you can't become part of NATO.
Right.
So they didn't have that up to par, or allegedly.
Yeah, I heard that part. Do you know what it was though? Because I don't know what it was.
Oh,
like
I think it's like running like a democracy, like how we run elections, and different things of that nature. I guess how they run the military, like it's just like you have to abide by their rules and how to work.
Wasn't Zelensky voted in?
They want the same voting.
Well, they were supposedly going in that direction, but then he
got voted in like Biden.
They never got to become a part of NATO, and I think the pushback is because they know that Russia is going to be like, nah, like what are y'all? You're going to be right at my doorstep, really? Y'all going to put U.S. military right at my doorstep, really?
Well, it would be adding another one because they already have what's the other country?
Oh, we already there?
Right above it, right? Georgia.
Yeah, right.
Georgia.
Yeah, there's a country that's right at the border that's already NATO, so it wasn't.
Isn't Poland? No.
Oh, it's Poland.
Poland is also part of NATO, I believe so.
Yeah, and it's right there.
Let me Google that joint.
Yeah.
So
they weren't up to par, and then it's like, all right, so now y'all not NATO, we can't really do anything as far as military wise.
We
But
told y'all to get down with us. Well, but we gonna
give you that shank. We gonna give you that shank.
We give you that bag so you can get some planes, and let's get you some let's extend you some credit to some Boeing planes. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy thing was that they were shelling that nuclear plant.
Which one?
And they said that it almost caught on. No, they were shelling it, so they were saying that it almost caught on fire, and that could have started a nuclear.
You talking about the Chernobyl joint?
Nah. So Ukraine has, I think Ukraine has the most nuclear plants in Europe. They have the most nuclear plants, but a lot of them have been shut off because of the war. But they were saying that there's still some kind of fuel that's there, right? Nuclear fuel that if it crashes on fire, it can cause the radiation all throughout Europe and even hit some parts of Russia as well.
Sheesh.
So while this war is happening, missiles, you know what I mean? Things happen, or you shooting and you start a fire, you might wipe out the whole Europe. Just
that won't even happen. It'll be the idiot smoking cigarettes right outside.
But that's what they were saying. They were like, there's a fire here, and tell Russia to cease fire. But it also seemed
they
like
are surrounded, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they're already there, right? What, they in Poland? Where else?
Wow.
Mad countries.
Everything, bro. It's only them in China, pretty much.
Yeah,
but
they're like the last one standing.
Yeah, but them two are pretty big, yo.
They're big and they got big armies.
Yeah.
Like that's why that was their only players to get everybody involved around them. Because what else could you do? Them dudes are two biggest countries, yo.
Yep.
Yeah. So no, Georgia is south.
And China has refrained from all of this.
Turkey.
You know what's funny is that a lot of headlines saying like New York, that US is letting China know, like, like basically putting them in their place, like, y'all better, this is a warning to y'all. Like, come on, man, stop it.
Yo, we need China more than they need us.
Facts. Facts.
We ain't trying to cross that line with them.
Yo, but that's why.
And I'm not just talking military.
Come on, you mean everything?
Right.
I'm talking about products and everything.
That's why Biden is following Trump's footsteps and trying to get stuff made here in the U.S. because we're especially our medications, we're highly dependent on China. So you know what's gonna happen if we go to war with Russia and China? It's a wrap
Red Dawn. Red Dawn.
Yeah, no gas, no meds. You know what I'm saying? Nothing really.
Yo. Yeah. What? No. That's not Christian UV wands.
No, that's not Christian hoodies.
Yeah, on sale now at that'snotchristian.com.
China has they abstained. So they had all the countries vote on sanctions, and China abstained from it. North Korea obviously abstained. Russia. No, I'm sorry. North Korea said no. I think there was like 5 countries that said no. Yeah.
Kim Jong.
Yeah, they have. I think they have ambassadors in the UN as well.
Oh, okay.
They had probably South Korea.
That's what I was thinking. South. I thought North was like.
Totally... I don't think they're letting North Korea in, bro.
Yeah, not in the UN.
Huh?
Yeah.
Nah,
it must be. It gotta be South.
I gotta look that up.
Kim Jong. Nah.
Brazil.
Yeah, because they're part of BRICS.
Yeah, what's BRICS? That's who?
That's Brazil, Russia. I don't know who. I don't know. India, maybe. China and somebody else.
Oh,
I don't know who S is.
Who's K?
It's BRICS.
Rhonda says China's economy is dependent on ours as well.
I mean, it might be a 70-30 type of deal.
Right. like Tommy, right?
We do a lot of business. I mean,
40.
we do a lot of business with China. You know what I'm saying?
Everything is from China, bro.
Yeah.
What we give them? Money. That's what we give them.
That's what we give them. That's why
what
you
made
can't
them
buy.
wealthy.
Yo, that's why you can't buy a car right now. That's affordable because you ain't got no chips.
Because
That's why when you're selling on eBay and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna get this
Oh,
product.
South Africa. S is for South
South
Africa.
Africa. Oh,
And it
I'm gonna
is
get this
India.
product, and then some dude from China sells it for $5. You're like, I can't even sell
Right.
this. Dude got the knockoff for cheaper.
right.
So annoying.
Yeah, man.
Where's Switch gonna get his Louis belts if we go to war with China?
Yeah, man.
What?
So
I
you
came out Gucci belts.
So U.S.
China
exports
No Gucci Crocs.
U.S. exports
Just-
oil seeds, grains, semiconductors, and
To
cars.
China?
Yeah,
To
to
China?
Semiconductors and what?
oil and gas and cars and
What, we
grains.
set up some Chevys out there?
Well, GM, bro. Yeah, GM. GM is
know,
huge over there.
but-
So is Ford.
Man, get out of here. I mean, I get it, but
Go rock.
ain't nothing like, yo, that's 2 Chevy and 4 we sent out there, and they sending us
Kias.
right.
That's
No,
South
that's,
Korea.
That's
That's
Korea.
South.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Chinese cars, we don't have
We
it
don't do.
yet.
We don't do Chinese.
Yeah, we don't. We ain't got no Chinese cars.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Or
okay.
Russian cars.
Yeah.
Nah, we
Rush,
just
but Russia
just-
does Russia even make cars? No.
They used
Nah.
to. They had the Yugos, didn't they? Ain't that Russian?
ain't that what Rodney King got beaten?
Nah, he was in the Yugo.
What was it not a Yugo?
I don't know. I don't know that. That I don't know.
Nah.
That's one of them fun facts I don't know.
Nah,
South,
Right.
South Korea is our homies. You know what I'm saying? Those is
South
our
Korea.
homies.
What? You got a Hyundai?
Nah. Well, I got the Mitsubishi.
Yo, is that Chinese? What's that?
What,
That's
Mitsubishi?
Japanese.
Japanese.
That's
it's
Japanese. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't a fair deal that China got with the U.S.
Nah, yo.
We sell them rice.
Sound
Right?
like Trump right now.
Didn't Trump send them rice? He sold them rice or something like
What you
that.
sell rice for? They make plastic rice.
That's why.
They make plastic rice.
You ain't never seen that?
Yeah, man.
Bro.
Plastic lettuce. You seen
The
that?
lettuce, the plastic lettuce.
So do you guys with all this, right? Like as believers and all this, y'all think like this is World War III, end of the world? Like this is what we in? Like you hear a lot of people on the internet saying we're gonna get into a big World War III. Like, or do y'all? A lot of people start coming out with the end time prophecies, right? It's the end of the world, right? And
There's
that's
wars
cool,
and
right?
rumors
Because
of wars.
That's cool. That's cool.
Because when
Yeah,
the
it's cool.
disciples were talking, they were like, "It's end days back then, 2,000 years ago." You know, what I'm
Right. They
saying?
probably
So-
said that during World War II.
right. So that's just what it is. We definitely in the fourth quarter. We don't know what day of time,
Yeah, we in the fourth
People
quarter
die every
for
day.
real.
B.
but are people like trying to take this and being like, "Oh yeah, that's it, it's over."
Every day you get closer to the last day.
That's it.
True. That's true.
Today might
don't
be
know.
your
I
last day.
think-
Get right with God.
Yeah.
This is Revelations.
Revelation.
I think Putin's crazy. And right now,
He's a
like
gangster,
we were
bro.
saying, he got nothing to lose. Can there be a World War III? Maybe.
Can be.
Yo, but how would the U.S. react if Russia invited Mexico and Canada and Puerto Rico and Hawaii and Alaska and everybody to be part of their, treaty organization that's going to help them fight?
Join my team, man.
Yeah, like we would respond the same way, man. We would.
But
respond the
that's
same way.
kind of. I also feel like that's kind of your fault. Like,
That's true.
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm
Why
saying.
would you
Like,
allow
we
that to
good
happen?
chess players. Like, y'all should have been rubbing shoulders. Like, hey, Ukraine, whatever. I got
What
you.
up?
Don't
What's
worry.
poppin', son?
What's up, my dog? What's up, big head? What's up, baby? Let me take you out for dinner.
Right. They were sleeping, huh?
You know what I'm saying? US came in like, yo, we got that bag for you. Don't worry.
I got you, shorty. What
Because
you need?
Ukraine was like number 3 when it came with nukes. I didn't even know that.
Oh,
Like
I didn't know that either.
they had the most nukes, and they made
What?
this agreement because they were kind of like they were trying to isolate them.
Mhm.
because they were like they're building their nukes, they're powerful, but they were struggling financially, kind of like a North Korea situation. So they were like, listen, we'll give y'all a bag. Y'all got to give up your nukes. And I think they gave it to Russia, if I'm not mistaken. Because Russia was part of it too. And they were like, we'll never invade you or something along those lines. Like there won't be no aggression towards you.
Right.
And that's the thing with America. Like America is not trustworthy in a sense because, 10 years, we'll be like, oh, Iran, yeah, y'all good.
When was America ever trustworthy?
Right.
Like,
and then you get the next president.
They lied to the natives, and they still haven't paid them back for for the treaties they made with them.
You'll get the next president or somebody like Trump, and he'll be like, "Nah, that nuke deal, I'm not feeling that. You're done." And it's like, all right, you're just erasing everything that people have worked for. You know what I mean? So,
I did see that they were having peace talks, right? They've been having peace talks, and they created like some safe zones. Russia and Ukraine.
Oh yeah.
But then they were saying that Russia wasn't ceasefire.
Honoring. Yeah,
they weren't honoring it. They still was shooting at civilians and
they did.
So,
they did say that, or they did do that.
No,
that's what the media is saying. You know what I'm saying? You can't verify it according to.
And that's the thing, right? You have Russia or all these media companies who get out of Russia, so you don't really know what's going on. You're just going based off of one side of the story, and then now they're saying
because everybody's been shut down. Everything, RT and another media company from Russia was suppressed on Facebook, right, and YouTube.
Yeah.
And their apps aren't even available in the app stores.
Correct. Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like how are we supposed to believe? How do we know? Like we're only really getting one side of this, of the media coverage.
It's not like that's ever happened before, right?
I guess so, but now it's like really out in the open.
What do you mean? What never happened before?
They will only get one side of the story.
One side of the story.
Oh, well, that's my thing, right? Because it's always like, oh, Russia's pushing propaganda, and I'm like, all right, cool. But then I'm like, wait, what if they're pushing us propaganda?
But that doesn't mean that they're not, though. That doesn't mean that Russia isn't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It doesn't mean that they aren't. But
but I just start thinking what about our side? Like,
yeah, you're right. Like it's
because
not
there's
like
been like these stories of like Kyiv, this guy that was like shooting down all the Russian fire.
The ghost of Kyiv,
right?
That dude was fake.
There's like all these different stories,
It's a flight
especially now.
simulator.
And now it's social media, like.
They ain't even know.
What about the dead bodies? What about the dead body? The hundreds of dead bodies.
And your man opened up the body bag.
Yeah.
Like y'all can't breathe in here.
That was wild. But you know what? It's also even like not too long ago they were saying. Remember, with the whole Betty White? No, not Betty White. The Queen of England.
Yeah.
They were like she died. She was done.
I mean, it was one.
But one of them was really running with it. You know what I'm saying?
They were stuck on that. They was like, yo, they were
like, nah, this is true.
They weren't backing down. Yo, but has anybody seen the Queen?
Yeah, she was on a Zoom call the other day.
Word?
Yeah.
What's she talking about?
AI.
It probably was AI.
She's a clone? Is that what you're saying? Exclusive on TNC podcast.
No, we don't. I mean,
she was on they said she was on a Zoom call. They had a picture of her on a Zoom call with whoever she was talking.
Wait, a picture of her or video of her?
She was on a video.
No, I'm saying she was a video. She was talking, but someone took the picture of them communicating.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. Like we got media that's always like killing off celebs and stuff. You know what I mean? And it's going all over. And then they gotta clarify and be like, nah, that's not what it meant.
They ain't even clarify. They ain't apologize or nothing.
Yeah, that was wild. That was real wild.
Yeah,
there was always like some sort of fake story in the media, like, you know what I'm saying?
And they probably really thought it was true. They probably thought they had a source, and the source was like, yo, yeah, give me a bag.
I promise.
I'm telling you, I worked there.
Word is born.
You know, people do anything for a bag. You know what I mean?
I saw her shoe.
and the thing about people that lie, like they'll believe their lies. Like they'll be like, yeah, no, don't trust me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like I've watched Tinder What is it? Tinder Swindler.
Swindler.
And Anna DeVay and all that, all them shows. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, people really be believing their lies. Like they be so like,
yo, and they convince people too. Like that was just crazy. Like, yo, you all really believe that though?
No, you mean they believe their own lies? You mean
they believe their own lies, but other people believe them too.
Oh,
like you know, like that
yeah.
Tinder swindler told Shorty to get a bank loan so he could send her money, and he promised he was going to send it right back.
Yeah.
Wow,
like word,
you big dummy.
Crazy.
Nah, dog, I ain't doing all that.
You deserve it, yo. I'm sorry.
Oh, you think if you get scammed like that, like you
like that? Yeah, you deserve.
Yo,
it.
did y'all see? Are we done with this topic?
Yeah,
y'all on Netflix now.
I don't even know where we at. Yeah, we on Netflix now. We left. Did we see
for,
what?
Pray for Russia and Ukraine and the Middle East and everybody getting bombed unjustly.
Yeah, because even
big
Russian civilians are being, you know what I mean?
No.
They're feeling an effect. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna ask if y'all finished watching Jeen-Yuhs.
You only saw the first part.
I only saw part 1.
I saw everything.
I saw it all too, man. So we can't even
Well,
say
how many episodes are there?
3.
It's 3.
Okay. So it's 3 parts and it's done?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So I got to
check
check out the other.
Spent a whole hour on that segment. That's wild.
Yeah, me either.
Nah, I mean, but I mean, I saw the first one and it was really good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I don't want to
they're all
good.
The determination.
We're talking about the first one.
Determination on that dude was serious.
Of Kanye.
Yeah,
he ain't changed. He's the same dude. That's what I learned. He's the same dude. Like,
but seeing his mom too, that was pretty amazing. Like she was like positive, encouraging.
That woman right there, she's a hero, bro. If you could raise up your kids to have that kind of confidence, you know what I mean?
And she told him about his arrogance too. She said, "Yeah, you know, you could be a little arrogant. I'm not saying that, just what she said. A giant doesn't see himself in the mirror or something like that.
Yeah.
She had some bars. I was like, yeah, this woman got wisdom.
As a giant, yeah.
Word.
But that's true. He looks like arrogance to other people, but he just has that type of confidence and he deliver.
Yeah.
Except for the presidency. But besides that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
in his marriage.
But he's still fighting for his marriage. And he predicted that joint. He predicted that in Jesus is King.
I'm done with Kanye and his marriage situation.
He was talking about like that's what riches is, you know? That's what being wealthy is. You know, it's just about your family.
And then be with the next chick, and then the next chick after that. The replica of Kim that he got now.
I mean, you gotta pray for that brother, man.
With these thoughts.
You're right. You're right. But like nobody around him like really like he ain't really had nobody discipling him, right?
Yeah. Don't seem that way. Or if he did, like he kind of
I think he got people that's scared to even like not even discipling, like just people around him. I think they scared to talk.
They don't want to lose their job.
Yeah, probably because you see what he does. He put them on Instagram and put them on blast. You know,
he does.
But
like, you see this,
you see this, Jimmy be like,
yeah. You see this guy right here? He's very smart, but he doesn't listen. Like, dang, yo. Yeah. Y'all snuff Kanye. He put my picture on IG.
That's me and Ant. That's me and Ant if we ran the Instagram. If me and Ant ran the Instagram, it'd be that all day.
Oh gosh, you guys.
Yo, his IG, he be wilding, yo.
But then he deletes it. Like he just like puts it up, deletes it.
Yeah, for aesthetics, you know.
I think a lot of it is clout. I think a lot of it is clout.
Yeah, that one dude hit him on the joint talk about what he said. So when he told him D's.
Oh yeah,
when
yeah.
Dude hit him on the D, dude got tight. He said, "Fine God."
Fine God. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy, man.
But back to the doc. The doc is good, right? Like, and
it's official, man.
And what's crazy is that you have all that footage from back then.
Oh,
you know
that's crazy. He
dude
documented everything.
Mad hours of
20 years.
Bro.
He got 20 years of footage,
except for the Yeezy years.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
Okay.
spoiler alert.
They don't know about
Sorry.
that yet.
But they never released this footage, right? Like this is the first time this footage has ever come out.
Correct.
So it's almost like Ye kind of knew, like, I'm a
Who's Ye?
Kanye.
Oh.
Knew that he was gonna do this doc.
He knew.
Or his
He
man-
knew he
or
was
his
calling
man-
it from the beginning. He's like, he's doing a
From the
documentary
beginning.
on me. He been knowing, bro. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Right.
From the jump.
Yeah.
Now that's some confidence, yo.
What was the
Just
first
to go
episode when he
higher-
got it? He went to the doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was it the first? Where he
He went
started?
to the doctor, yeah.
He
After
did,
the
yeah.
accident. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. See, like he knew then. You know what I'm saying?
But he was even before that.
Yeah. Even before, because he was in the studios and he's like, "Yo, what's this camera for? Whatever." Oh, it's for my documentary. And dude was still
What?
making beats. Still,
You're like, bro, who are you? Documentary, like,
right?
Right. He's like, yo.
It's
that's
like me
crazy.
coming around, be like, "Yeah, there's a guy following for a documentary because."
Well,
I
it
know
also
I'm about to
showed
blow.
it also showed a way for artists, right? That's something that was different, because back then it was just like you had to just rap, right? It was just like you couldn't be the producer, you couldn't be the cameraman, you couldn't do all this. But Kanye kind of like reinvented that whole thing. It was like, I'm making beats, you know what I mean? I'm doing so, like, and that gave him a stepping stone to get into where he's at.
there was
you know what I'm saying?
producer rappers before. He might have been the best one out of the producer rappers, or one of the best. But there was producer rappers before. Q-Tip was
you had-
producing and rapping. Pete
Yeah.
Rock was producing and rapping.
Havoc.
Right,
Havoc, yeah,
Right.
that's true. You're right.
right. But
But
he
just
did. He was one of the best, though. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
He was
and just using that as a leverage, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't
Yeah.
think he would have, if he was just rapping, he would have gotten in those
No.
spaces that he was in. You know
No.
what I'm saying?
Nah, it's just it's the production that got him in the door.
Right.
And that's
Uh,
to like CHH artists or any artist. Like, if you know, sometimes you're gonna have to leverage some other things. Like 6ix9ine, right? I mean, I know he's not the best example, but 6ix9ine was a cameraman before he was actually rapping. Like
French Montana was a cameraman.
French Montana did the Cocaine Cowboys DVD.
I was a cameraman before I became a podcaster.
And so sometimes you're gonna have to leverage these other skills to put yourself
Right.
in a position to
yeah.
get where you want to
Right.
go.
Look, enough said Netflix paid Cootie 30 mil. Wow.
Yo, shout
Wow.
out to LNF, man. He was on Track
Yeah,
Stars
Track
this
Stars,
weekend.
yeah.
He already talked about this topic. He saw all 3 episodes too. He's way ahead of you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he got all
but
the
yeah,
fun facts.
I definitely enjoyed in the doc how there's 2 stories being told, and that's Kanye's story and then Cootie's story.
Mhm.
You know, and
Yeah.
definitely in the last episodes, he he chose his ending, with the whole storyline. So
Mhm.
it was cool.
Yeah.
So-
Finish
to see
that, yo.
So they giving him 30 mil. Like, are they gonna recoup that? Where do you get that from? Subscribers, like people
Subscribers.
joining.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I guess.
So they're expecting to make 30 mil back in
Easy.
They
subscribers.
probably did, man. All them
Really?
Kanye fans that didn't have Netflix.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
they,
sign up for
they
that.
definitely signed up just for that. For the ones that didn't buy the what's it called, the stem player.
Well, that's like us with our subs, right? We get subs through
Right.
Kanye's fans.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Hi. Yeah.
Oh, y'all need to finish that, man. Y'all need to watch it. I thought it was
Yeah,
really
I gotta
good.
finish this, yo.
I think the
Work
last
stay
episode
awake.
is like real emotional, man.
Yeah.
Does it take you
Anyway.
to up to date? Like,
I'm not telling you nothing, bro. Watch it.
It does.
It started
Yeah,
off
yeah, it
up to
does.
date, remember?
Yeah, it does.
To recent history,
Yeah.
man.
recent controversies.
Really? Okay.
You know, not up to the divorce or anything like that.
Right, of course, but
Yeah.
just everything else, right?
Mhm.
Cool.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Definitely watch it. Yo, your man on Trackstar said it was a Christian movie. I don't know if I agree with that, but
Who said that?
Well, Christian movie. The Kanye documentary.
Kanye is a he said it's a Christian movie.
But it was a
LNF
documentary.
says, I'm not buying no stem.
Yo,
But
hey,
that's a
did
good-
you get
that's a good-
yours?
Yeah, I did. It's right
You bought the
there.
stem?
I didn't- Yeah.
So now let
That's
me
what
ask.
up, bro.
I
Let
didn't
me
We'll
know.
do a video on it. Let's talk about it so you can write it off.
Yeah, let's talk about that. So what's that? $200 for the stem player?
For a Google
You didn't even
Echo?
open it yet?
Nah.
Oh, you gonna sell it?
I don't know. I might.
Oh, all right, don't open it then.
So have you used it though? Or you
You
have?
can
Nah,
open the
still-
box. It's not sealed.
Because
Oh, okay.
Stem player.
So that comes with the
That joint
Dom,
look like
the
it's made in
album.
China, bro.
No, you gotta
Yeah.
load it into the stem player.
So you gotta
Nah,
download
well,
it. You gotta
yeah, you
download
do.
it off the internet.
Yeah.
off the site, off the
The-
the
You
stem
see,
site.
So it's like an iPod? Is that what it is?
Yeah, like
It's
that.
Basically.
I feel like we're going backwards with that though.
It's
That's
an iPod, but you could just remix your own
No,
joints
you're
or
not going
whatever.
backwards. It's
you are.
No, you're not.
Because I have my phone. I get everything on my phone. Why do I need to get another device to listen to an artist?
But it doesn't
Yeah,
do
it's
the
a-
same thing that your phone is gonna do.
I get that, but why can't you just make an app on my phone that can do the same thing that what it does? You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
good question. I don't know.
Because like I don't want to be on a train with a stem player and my phone. you know what I'm saying?
Because
Could you do
now you
that?
gotta give
You
you
can't
gotta
do
give
that, right?
30% to Apple.
Right, because then he
Or
got to
Google.
pay for the app stores and then how you get them joints on there.
Developers.
So he
even
did
though
it
you
his
probably
way.
paid developers for that, but that was like a one-time thing. But now you got to keep updating the
So
app.
so what about your car? Like is it Bluetooth where it connects to
Yeah,
your
it's
car?
Bluetooth.
It's Bluetooth, yeah.
Okay.
Mini
I just like I
DJ
said, I
mixer.
just feel like it's inconvenient. Like it's just kind of going backwards.
It has a
Right.
aux.
Well, you're adding another
Oh.
device, sure.
Like I don't need another device. I got everything on my phone.
You got Bluetooth.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it. That's
I
all
got
you need.
Apple CarPlay. I just connect my phone and it does everything I need it to do.
Yeah, true. But again, you're still paying Apple 30%.
I'm not
of
paying
everything.
nothing.
Yeah, you switch.
No,
If I play your
you-
song right now,
Oh
through
yeah,
Spotify or wherever.
No, I get
Yeah.
what you're saying.
yeah. So
The
that's-
artist, you mean the artist is paying Apple? Or
Yeah.
whatever.
yeah, you're taking 30% off of that. Meanwhile, this is, I don't know, maybe 70% because you still got to pay whoever.
I'm
is
just saying, like you
manufacturing.
could have. Yeah, I get it, but I was just saying you could have developed an app or a website that was compatible with your phone. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not paying $200 for another device. I'm sorry, I just don't got that.
And
money.
and it only
You know
has
what I'm saying?
it doesn't have one time use because you
I
can.
don't
load
got that
any song.
ATL money, man.
You said what?
The mountain trip
that-
money.
I
That
said
mountain
you,
money.
You can you can add any song and it'll do what the stem player does.
The same thing.
Yeah,
so
and
you
that
could throw
it might not
switch
be
joints on there.
perfect. Yeah, you could.
But
throw
that's
switches
that.
on.
That's what's cool is that you can take out the bass, you can take out the voice, right? You can leave it a cappella.
Right.
Mhm.
So that's pretty
Right.
cool. But am I gonna want to do that all day? Like, I don't know.
Yo, but bro, think about it. You're in a live show, and your show could be different every time because you're messing around with how your music is coming out.
Man, I guess.
You know,
I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
I'm not a believer. I think it could work, but you got to be really into stuff like that.
Look, LNF is the plug. He said he got a website that does all that for free.
yeah, I know there's a website for
I'll
that.
show
too.
y'all a website that does all that for free. Look at that.
Yeah,
I'm not buying.
Well,
this
now
shit.
you want to tell us?
Right. After Ann spent $200.
That's all right. It ain't open, so I still got time to return it.
How much is the resale value? Have you checked?
not much
I didn't
because
buy it to resell.
They're not sold out
They're
yet.
still, they're not sold out.
Yeah, they're making like 3,000 a day or a week, something like that.
Dang, for real.
Yeah.
A day, I think.
Wow. Yeah. See,
Maybe
Okay,
not
right.
now that we got beef with Russia and China.
Well, he supposedly turned down what, like 100 million?
From Apple,
Apple. Yeah.
Is that confirmed or was that just a rumor?
I don't know.
So you need to make that 100 million.
I mean, he already made
don't
what,
need
a
it.
million. It doesn't.
Yeah, he
the-
made a
Two.
million. He ain't make 100
He
million.
made more.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 mil. But he
How
did
many
that
of
in
them joints you
like,
gotta sell? How many joints you gotta sell?
nah, he did that in like the first day, right? Or something like that.
He sold he did like 2 mil the first 24
Yo,
hours.
we gotta do a
48 hours.
device and charge $200 so you can only watch our podcast on that device.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, is it a win situation? Is it what did Apple want? Like they wanted just the streaming, or they wanted like the whole Donda situation? Like, because I'm sure he's making money off of them shows, right? So, because I mean, if you just made $2-3 million, maybe $5 million, and they offer you $100 million, you turn down a bag.
Yeah, but are you sure? Like you said, it's probably way more to it than that.
Yeah,
he wasn't.
They got your merch. They got everything. Right. You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't making $2 million off his album from Apple when it dropped immediately.
Yeah,
like, that wasn't happening.
Yeah. I would like to learn more about,
especially when you know the kind of numbers you've done before, right?
Yeah.
You know how many what the sales were for Jesus is King, and before that, you're like, bro, I can make that out the trunk of my car.
Yeah.
You know?
LNF said this is short term W. Ye made far more over the long haul with streaming alone. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, that's overall. Yeah, you talking about all his albums, but I don't know if one album pulls in millions like that immediately though.
Did you guys see that Donda 2 is not eligible for like the charts?
Christian Hip Hop Awards?
Not Christian Hip Hop Awards, but like
for charts.
KCAs? You're not going KCAs?
Not KCA.
See, look, they're already doing them like Russia.
What?
They're not letting him in on the charts because he ain't
not Christian.
Because he's not allowing the streaming, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not they banned him?
What about the radio? He still gets radio spins. He still get internet radio spins. Like
but
that
for Donda 2? For that album?
I haven't heard none of the songs on the radio.
I don't think so.
Oh, because he no, it's an exclusive thing, so it's not like.
So the DJ's got to buy that to get the music. I mean, I'm sure you could bootleg it, but
sure.
But if they play it on the radio and he hears,
I haven't heard.
Better have a stem player.
Y'all heard songs? I haven't heard no songs from the Donda joint.
I heard a couple. No, I heard them.
I heard the joints that was on our YouTube.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I heard them.
Oh yeah, played it. I ain't hear that joint.
But yeah,
I want to hear that. Yeah,
that joint might go back, yo. That's why I ain't open it yet.
Yeah, Refreezy.
Yeah, file a claim on it. They'll give my money.
My card was stolen.
some Yeezy freak stole my card.
Russia cyber attack ordered.
Right? Yeah, they got my card and bought a stem card.
It was Vladimir
in my house.
So a secular artist, Benny the Butcher, he was trying to get on the album, right?
Wow. Oh yeah.
The album.
He said he had some good God bars.
Yeah, he said he got some God bars and he would like to get on the album. And then he said, I heard a Christian rapper. And he's like, I forgot his name, 1K something.
Yeah.
Oh, he was talking about 1KJ. He was talking about me.
1KJ.
You part of the 1K
Yo,
group?
People was mad hype about that.
Yeah, I was like, all right.
What? They were hype about what?
Yeah. That Benny the Butcher said
they was acting like he said they was dope. You know what I'm saying?
But not only that, they acting like he remembered the name, yo.
Right.
No, like, but he did say they was dope. He was like, yo, I heard them.
No, I'm saying he didn't say I was dope, and people was acting like he said I was dope. He said, you know what I mean? Like that's how people was acting.
Because people, that's like a W. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you got like.
How is that a W though?
There's people that say that like secular artists listen to the Christian hip hop and they tapped in more than what people think, and this shows like dudes be tapped in, they be naming names, be like, oh, that dude with the dread, I heard. They probably get it wrong because they don't hear us, but they like, oh,
But I'm just saying, like people mad hype, like oh my god, like
that was big. That wasn't big.
It was all right. Like, yo, all right.
That's like cool. Joe Budden shouts out, "That's not Christian podcast."
He says, "What's that?"
Like,
that ain't big. I need Joe Rogan shout us out.
All right, Joe Rogan
podcast.
Well, not Joe Rogan because I don't think Benny's like
kind of funny, not godly, not not churchy, something like that.
Yeah, that's not what a something.
Yo, I see
oh, wait,
these
that's
four
dope. You don't know our name?
That's not.
Yeah.
Them not Christian boys. Yeah, them dudes.
Yeah, them dudes, them 4 dudes. Yeah, it's a bunch of Spanish dudes. Yeah.
The Spanish podcast.
Yeah, that's what. All right, we would repost that. We would be like, "Yo, Joe Budden."
Like, yo, he talking about me. He's talking about me.
You know
he don't remember my name, but he's talking about me.
Everybody be hype over that. Like, oh, that's a good look.
Nah, I just think it's bugged out because
it's a secular artist.
It's a secular artist, right? But people be quick on a post like, yo, y'all can't be listening to this music, blah blah. They be quick to be. They'll shun his material and his topics, but then hype because he named them. Like, yo, he said 1K whatever, but he's still gonna talk about his hoes right after.
I think what was the interesting dynamic was you got a dude that's like considered lyrical, right? Like Benny's considered a lyrical artist in the secular realm, and he's co-signing a dude that is
non-lyrical.
That I want to say non-lyrical, but
you don't want to say it. That's why I said it.
Yeah, I don't want to say, but just like the wavy kind of rap, right? The wavy rap, like, and that was just like, wow, like, because the lyrical dudes like, yeah, me, Benny, me.
Yo, and there was a lot of dudes like that on Twitter, like subtweeting. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, check out my YouTube.
It wasn't no subtweeting. People was really atting him.
Whoa,
like,
Q Flow got the retweet and got the fire emoji
from who?
From Benny.
I saw.
He jumped in. He said, "Yo, I know you like. I heard you like CHH. I mean Christian rap.
He took a shot.
Yeah, took a shot. Got reposted.
Oh, I think I did see that. You know what I liked about that was when Selah said, "Yo, check out my dudes. Check out Blase, and he didn't even once drop his own link." You know what I'm saying? I thought that was so ill. You know what I mean? Because Selah's nice, probably the nicest in one of the nicest in CHH, arguably. And for him not to be like, "Yo, check me out," you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was on some, "Yo, my dudes is official. These, you know what I mean? Check this dude out. Check this playlist out." I thought that was dope. That's like, I think that speaks volumes about his character. You know what I mean? Definitely not some clout chasing type stuff.
Definitely. I like what Q Flow did. Like, yo, I'm gonna take my shot.
Yo, take your shot.
Hey, if you on Twitter, yo, what new podcast is up? Oh, that's not Christian. We out.
Check me out. Yeah, no, I feel you.
You know, he took a shot, got retweeted. Maybe got some followers. Who knows?
I think I saw something like he had like 15K views or something like that. It probably past that now, but when I saw it, it had like Q Flow.
Q Flow. Q Flow is a CHH artist out in Philadelphia. Shouts out there.
Left said Benny sounded like he was teasing the collab. I don't believe he didn't remember a few names. I believe it. A year ago, I wouldn't have remembered his name, so I believe it.
I don't know, bro. Like, how would that sound though?
What?
I don't know.
A 1K view in Benny the collab. I don't know.
Yo, that 1K song is fire. That what you know about this?
Yo, I still haven't heard
what you know about this, huh?
Is that what it's called?
Hey, yeah. They took the cross movement joint. They took the cross movement, that old school song from Cross Movement. What you know about this? What? And they remixed it. And they played around with the beat, made it a trap beat. It was I like stuff like that. Like, that's nostalgic.
Nah, what is it called? That's not what it's called. What's it called?
It's probably called something else. But I remember it like that.
Send me that. Send me that. Yeah, send me that. Because I saw it, but I didn't hit play. And now that you're talking about it, I want to give it a listen.
Oh man, this guy don't play nothing. I send them. That's crazy.
Man, you already know what I like, bro. If it's not on the Gritty CHH playlist, or That's Not Christian playlist, or Lost and Founds playlist, I'm not giving it a listen, bro.
Wow. So Lost LNF says Cross Movement got that song taken down.
Did you? Oh, that's why I can't find it. That's why I can't find it. Okay.
Wow.
Yo, my Christian bootleggers, if y'all got it, you know what I mean? Send me that link. Because I know y'all out there.
Is that confirmed that it got taken down? Or is it just...
I couldn't find it. I was looking for it the other day. And I couldn't find it.
I'm saying, is the Cross Movement taken down, or was there like That's weird.
Who else would take it down?
The people, yeah, whoever's running their the publishing or whatever, you know.
Wow. Okay.
So
You just got the exclusive right here. That's why we need LNF, man.
But that's what they should do. Like, if you didn't get permission to go through the proper channels to do
yeah,
that,
you gotta.
Like, I wasn't mad at Lord Finesse for shutting down your man Mac Miller. Like, yo, you making bread off of something that I built, you know?
Yeah.
See?
I don't think they got the clearance for the sample.
See?
Not confirmed though. Oh wow. Okay.
Allegedly.
Wow.
I like the song. I like the video. Joint was fire. I thought it up to par. You see it?
We're about to
I'm
get
watching
shut
it right
down. Wow. Yo, save that for later.
All right. What else we got in CHH? We got a new article from Rapzilla.
Oh, the TMZ crew.
TMZilla?
TMZilla. Rapzilla unlocked.
Why y'all calling Rapzilla TMZ, man?
The Rapzilla.
And let's be honest, Rapzilla is not the TMZ types.
No, they're not. That's why.
They've never been like those type of dudes that.
No, that's why it's funny. That's why it's funny. Yeah, the Shadezilla.
Shadezilla. The Shadezilla room.
With the roommates.
So there's this article. There's this article that Rapzilla dropped.
Page 6.
It's featuring an artist called Kayla Starks. I don't know much about Kayla Starks, but she was talking about how Christian hip hop.
She's from Alphabet City, right?
Let her down.
Alphabet City.
Oh, is she?
That they're talking about how Christian hip hop had let her down.
Oh.
And was talking about he didn't get it. I try to just ignore what he was saying because he's wild.
Until it hit, yeah. Yeah.
So Rapzilla puts this article,
right?
Rapzilla puts this article out, and they're like, so she starts talking about a situation that happened with her and Garvey, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the situation is basically, that Garvey had invited her to come to the studio session.
Mm-hmm.
And when she was on her way to go to the studio session, you know, she was underage. So her father, right, was like, hey, let me, I'm going to go with you and take you there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like any father would do, right? Like, I'm not going to just let you go on your own to be with a dude in the studio.
Right.
So goes with her. She's texting Garvey like, hey, I'm headed over there, but you know, I'm underage. I guess she didn't know that. And she's like, hey, I'm gonna come here with my father. He's gonna be at the studios. That kind of, I don't know if she asked if that's cool or she was just like, I'm coming there with my pops.
On the way, yeah.
So she didn't get no response, right? And then the father's like, hey, can you confirm? Because I'm not gonna drive. I think the studio was like an hour away, right? Or an hour and change.
2 hours.
2 hours. Okay.
And they was already an hour in.
Right. So he's like, can you confirm? Because if not, we're going to just turn back and go home. And there was
no confirmation.
No confirmation. Did he block her after that?
He went cold. Yeah, he blocked her. Blocked her from IG. He deleted the messages on the DM.
Oh, he was retracting the messages as well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, very suspect, right?
That's suspicious, yo. That's
very
mad suspicious, yo. Because if you ain't have no intentions of anything but to sign her, why you deleting messages?
Why block people and hide everything?
And then say he never knew her too.
Why not be like, yeah, bring your dad, bring your sister,
bring
your
everybody,
brother,
yo.
everybody,
You dope.
like, come through.
Bring the whole family, yo. I got sandwiches. Yo, I'm just like, I don't
that's like super weird. You know what I'm saying?
Like
and like a believer, like
when
you communicate, bro. Like
when we really like when you start really breaking it down and thinking about it, it was like, yo, he deleted the message and stuff. Like that's weird, yo. Because that, you know, people were like, well, Rapzilla foul, of course, for putting that article out there. you know, and basically giving people the assumption that this dude is a creep. You know what I'm saying? With no real hard evidence, right?
That's what they kind of did, and it looks like they changed the title because in the link you see the original title.
What is it?
It says underage grooming forgiveness. And they changed the title now to underage close call and how forgiveness has reconciled their heart. There's nothing grooming that I saw in this article that he was doing. He invited her over. He found out she was underage, and yes, he's foul for that because he's married. But there was no grooming. Like,
but I must say this: I don't think that I think what's foul is the stuff that came after. You know what I'm saying? Because if I invite an artist and she's underage, you know what I mean, and she wants to come with her pops or something, I'm like, all right, cool.
Cool. Yeah.
Like, we're gonna make music. We're here to make music. We're not here to like
shouldn't
fool
even matter
around or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but yeah, I don't know. But, I have mixed emotions about the whole article.
Yeah,
I mean, like, I do think that Garvey's
he foul.
Weird. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't leave somebody hanging like that and not be like, hey, my bad.
That was creep behavior, yo. That was weird. Like what he did. I mean, the article, I don't know what's up with Rapzilla lately. Like the stuff that they.
But then I don't know like his side of that story. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
What could his side be? Like, why
maybe there was an argument. Who knows? Like, we only know what she's telling us. You know what I mean?
That's true. But I want to know, like, why would you?
Like, I would like to hear, yo, why didn't you? Oh,
respond?
Maybe I felt uncomfortable, or she asked for something, or she. I don't know.
You know what's weird is that in the article
it
said this may sound like the beginning of a sad story, but make no mistake, leaving a genre does not equate to leaving the faith. Well, no, but being down with the Alphabet Boys is.
I knew that was coming.
So that was something that and obviously we knew. Shouts out to Lavoisier, right? Lavois had kind of like pushed back and was like, okay.
Yeah, you're making an article about this.
Yeah, I'm making an article about this, but why aren't we talking about this?
Right.
Or why didn't we talk about this when this was happening? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, because this happened.
Well, at least that's the impression that
happened 6 years ago, right? Is what she said.
However long it was,
I don't know.
She was a minor.
Yeah, she was like 15 or 16 now. I think she's in her 20s now.
So however long it was.
Because the whole article was like, oh, how CHH let her down. But at the same time, you let CHH down, right? Your fans, when you was allegedly living a double lifestyle, right? And
how about women in general by not sharing this with the world and not allowing other women to come subjected to, you know what I mean, to this?
Right.
Because she was talking about how
there's supposed to be a part 2, right? About
part 2.
Female artists not female artists allegedly not supporting her, right?
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you talking about female artists not supporting you, but you're not supporting women, period, because you didn't like
you ain't warn them about the creep.
Yeah, you didn't warn them about this. So you know what I mean? Like,
Gavi.
Right. So like you want something in return. You're not sowing that seed that you're expecting to reap. You know what I mean? If you want female, I would like to know what female artist she's talking about, because there ain't that many.
No.
Who is it? Buddy P?
Who was she looking
Jackie Hill?
Jackie Hill, AI. Who else? Angie? There ain't that many. So who we talking about?
Portia? Wande?
Well, and they said she was there before Wande.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
But I'll say this: like, I didn't know that aspect. Like, I didn't even know that she had lived. So this is all rumor from what I heard, and people have confirmed it, that she came out like on her page, right, and was like dating a female, like in a full-blown relationship, allegedly.
That's crazy.
So I didn't know none of that. You know what I'm saying? So if I read a Rapzilla article, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, Gavi's a creep. Gavi is sus. You know what I'm saying? But then with that spin though, like, we do gotta give some kind, like, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Like,
Like Gavi was barking up the wrong.
But we
tree.
already knew that though. You know what I'm saying? Like they sat on this story for how long? You know what I mean? Like we already knew he was a creep, right?
Right, but I'm
that's
saying
true.
is that she needed to address the elephant in the room because
like why
you let CHH fans down. Don't like I know artists that have walked away from the faith and their fans have been kind of like, you know what I'm saying? They've been let down. Like, yo, I can't believe this dude. Like, this dude walked out on the faith. Like, this dude doesn't believe anymore. Da 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 da. Like, you know, some of them are distraught by stuff like that. So her fan base, I'm sure they seen that, and the ones that are Christian were like, yo, what's going on here? You know what I mean?
Right.
So that definitely should have been addressed. I feel like in the article, or maybe she should have came out and like said, yeah, you know, I was in a. That would be more something I want to hear about. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where she's at now.
Yeah, I want to hear about her community because she's saying that CHH didn't have her back. Well, where's your church? Where's your local community? You know what I mean? Where's the body that you build with? You know?
You see, other said Natalie Lauren, aka Susie Rock, fully came out recently. Nobody has addressed it in most platforms. So, yo, what's up with these 1980 hip hop names, yo?
Natalie Lauren, Susie Rock.
Susie Rock. What's you with Grandmaster Flash?
Nah, that's
CHH is behind, yo.
That's a good point. And then it's like, yo, are we just accepting this now? Like, is this just like becoming our
report that? If you're
part
gonna
of
report
the genre, like, is this just becoming part of the genre now? Like,
if you're gonna report if you're gonna report on this foolishness, then report on that too.
It just seems like a lot of people who leave the faith, right?
They leave because of that.
Or they want to blame CHH, you know what I'm saying? But really it's because they want to embrace a lifestyle of sin, right? And they're usually the ones most vocal about Christianity or CHH, you know? And like Rapzilla, who wrote this, Justin, they're giving her a platform to kind of bash, because that ain't all CHH. That's one dude. You know what I mean? The brothers that we know are solid dudes, you know? And we had a few, we've had several on the show, you know. That's kind of like the thing.
I definitely like, and no disrespect to Justin, because we've had Justin on and we don't got no issues. Like, this isn't like media against media. Like, I definitely saw the article and was like,
oh no, it ain't nothing like that. But I bet you if we say something sussy, he's gonna write about it. You know what I'm saying? So
no, but I'm saying when I read the article, I definitely was like,
that's tough.
I felt like it was a reach. You know what I'm saying? I felt like there was something there. That's crazy. But I felt like that was a reach. Like, it was just like y'all reaching for content, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Because like,
yeah, but that's not their thing though, to report on their stories.
That isn't.
Like that, is it?
Right.
That isn't.
So I wonder why they felt the need to. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe to be more interesting. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he felt
where's the evidence? Like, this is just her story. Where's the evidence?
Yeah,
like, there's no screenshots. There's no like.
Well, Justin has said in his tweets as he was dialoguing with someone, I think he had mentioned like, yo, I spoke to like 12 people about this situation that were part of it, and I got their side of the story. So, yeah, I mean,
12 people about this situation right here.
Yeah, it was something like that. Like he said, like it was a good amount of people that he spoke to about the whole situation.
I mean, we talked to a room full of people about a certain situation. You know what I'm saying? And like they very easily said the same thing. It's all who tells the story first.
You know what's crazy is that same situation Rapzilla had knowledge over, but they didn't put that out.
Talk about the information that we got as well.
Right. Yeah, they had that information too, and they didn't put that out.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Especially with but I'm saying in comparison with the type of proof. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's really hearsay. I mean, you just take other people's words.
Where's the screenshots? You know?
The Garvey thing ain't over. Man, that dude is done. I don't know wait.
I mean, the way they
Garvey, I got 50 for a TNC beat for you, yo.
But now allegedly he was somewhat In the article, they said that he said that the situations with the females from a close source were never unsolicited. Like these were all consensual.
I hope not, because that's mad weird, yo. Like you just sending random shots, yo. Like, hi, Garvey, blam. Like that's your first response, yo.
Jiggy J, he quiet the whole time.
Jay don't want none of that
116 back.
He don't want none of that 116 smoke. Like, yo,
I'm tired of God.
And he Dominican, right?
Yo, man. Is it time to wrap up yet?
We still got topics, son.
I know. Let's go.
I mean, look, everyone needs grace, right? If Garvey is like, yo, if he says, listen, I repent, I come out, like I was.
Yo, the thing is, like, let's call
He
a spade a
say
spade.
nothing,
You know
though.
what I'm saying? Like, if he's in sin or whatever, cool. But let's not make some stuff up about him. You know?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, let's keep balanced scales. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, you think that this was made up, or you just don't know?
I don't know. According to the article, there's no evidence of that. The article is assuming his motives. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a father, like I would feel the same way, obviously, but I'm not gonna go out on the podcast and say some things that I don't have any evidence of. You know what I'm saying?
My thing is, if I leave, right, and I'm in a food, my thing is the relationship, because I didn't know about that. So it's like, yo, you was in a full-blown relationship with someone else.
This dude left. He really mad.
You was in a full-blown relationship with someone else. The first thing that I want to talk about is me reconciling to the Lord, me coming back.
Why'd you leave?
You know what I'm saying?
Before we even do an article, right? Before we even do an article, like, yo, what's been good with you? Where you at, son?
Right.
You know?
Like, I'm gonna come back on some humble stuff. Like, listen, I apologize. Like, I've been struggling with this since I was young. Whatever your story is.
He ain't saying nothing though.
No, I'm talking about the homegirl, Kayla. Yeah. I'm not trying to talk about how CHH let me down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Because of one situation, you know what I'm saying? Especially if I'm
what does that even mean? Like,
if I'm in a full-blown relationship, like if I'm in a full-blown homosexual relationship and I repent and I'm like, seeking the Lord and getting all this help and all that, I'm gonna address that. Like, that to me is
like, I don't understand what she expected, like, to say that CHH failed her. Like, what does that mean?
She about to start a GoFundMe.
Yeah, by sliding in people's DMs.
And then that was another thing too. Then Voss comes out and talks about, like,
well, it wasn't just him. We heard
some other sources were saying that she was in DMs asking dudes for money for years, married men, right? And now that's not something sexual, but that's just weird. Like,
mad, especially if you're underage. Why?
Hey, help me,
holler at your daddy.
Me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, what if Garvey was getting those kind of texts? I was like, yo, I'm not responding. I'm blocking this shit because she want money every time I talk to her. That we talking about money. And
them accounts that be following you for Forex. I could send me $100 in Cash App. Blocked.
Yeah. I'd be like, send me 100 first. Let me see if it's real.
But we don't know if the conversation, I don't want to.
We don't know.
We don't know what the conversation, because it could have been.
We would have known that was left out. Radzilla done the due diligence, right?
Ooh.
Or maybe they left that out. Maybe they were like, "Yo, we're not gonna go into details."
Say that for part 2?
No, I'm just saying they're not gonna go into details as to what else transpired in the conversation.
You can't leave half the story out. Yo.
You don't know. You don't know if that's how they started the conversation. We don't know, because there aren't any screenshots of their conversation at all. It's all hearsay. There's no evidence of it. It's just what she's saying that happened. You know what I mean?
And enough. That's what we saying, man. Where's the fair reporting? Like,
I hope that, because the article says in part 2 of the story, Kayla talks about how she didn't have any women looking out for her. Okay, I hope, Justin, if you're watching this, I hope that in part 2 you interview all the ladies in CHH and ask them about their relationship with her.
Like, what's helping out? Like, getting on a song? Is it giving money? Right? Like, you giving them for money, and they just like, yo, like.
That's why I said, what does she expect from CHH? How do you define CHH failing her? Like, how do you define that? What does that look like?
Listen, I know it sounds strange because it's like, but like we're in a community aside from like we're in a community with our podcast. We're in a community with like other church members and people of that nature. So I'm not gonna ask like a random person on IG if I'm down, like, yo, I need money. Like I'm gonna ask the people in my community. So it looks weird when you don't have, it seems like you don't have that type of community, you know what I'm saying? Where you're able to ask a brother or a sister in Christ that's close to you, and you have to go on IG for random people that you don't know like that for money. You know what I'm saying? That's just where the weirdness comes in, because it's like if you're in a body in a community, I'm sure there's brothers and sisters that'll be like, yeah, of course, like you need bread. I mean, I've done it all the time for people, and they've probably done it for me. But for me to just hit up 1K few who I don't know and be like, yo, bro, I'm from That's Not Christian, but we about to drop this pod, but we need some bread. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just like that's weird.
Oh, you mean Reach Gas who try to hit us up for a bag for an interview?
Nah, that's different.
Nah, not even the same.
That's different.
He's
That's
still
weird.
sucks.
You reaching with that
weird.
one.
That's the bars. That's a reach.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like that. Like, if you're in a community, you're in a space. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got family, you got friends, you got people that you really know that are in your life. Or unless you don't have that, and then
I just got mad questions because this article was like, it just seems like it was a clout chase.
Dang.
That's how I feel.
I mean, don't we all do that though?
Clout chase?
Not clout chase. I mean, clout chase, but yeah, we all know that. Yo, this is clickbait, or this is headlines.
Nah, that's different. That's a different type of clout. Like you just running with.
Like this is more reaching. You mean you feel like it's reaching for something that's not even.
I mean,
we can't even say it's really there.
Right. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like you do it for the clicks, but if it ain't true, I mean, we don't know if it's true or not. But if you don't really have information on it, or we can 100% stand by what is written, that's tough.
The slander. What does the Bible say about slander?
Well, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know if Justin does have more information and just decided not to disclose it. You know what I'm saying?
And he could
have.
But wouldn't you want to disclose evidence to allegations?
Yeah.
You would want to disclose evidence to allegations, at least to build your case, not just say, "Yo, this
that cease and desist letter be coming." You know, Vontez Incorporated. That's me. Watson. That's me. Shouts out to Joey Vontez, man. That's the homie.
No shout out to Joey Vontez.
That's the homie. You don't even know. You ain't even talk to the dude.
Man, the game shouted him out, man. Stop playing with me, man. That's the homie, bro. Yeah, I mean, I like Rapzilla. I love what they done for the culture. I was riding with them when they would, I'm still ride with them when they were talking about, because there was also pushback about the whole freshman list, right? Like some of the they were saying that some freshmen didn't want to be a part of it. So, I felt like Rapzilla has given, if you have a platform like ours and you're really trying to give back to individuals, like people got to understand, people are taking time away from their families, time away from their life, right? Their whole life, and to give back to the community. So maybe some do it selfishly as an investment to get something back as well. I'm sure that happens, but to take this time, I don't
for your labor.
Nah, I don't think it's selfish. You're right. I agree with you, but I'm just saying, like, some people do it out the kindness of their heart. Other people are doing it to make a kind of income. Other people are doing it for whatever reason. But we gotta respect Rapzilla for so many years, giving back to the CHH community, to even do these, these collaborated efforts, right? And people have their feelings, right, about how much they take and percentage and all that stuff. But just to give back to the CHH community, right, to give articles, to do all these things, like, bravo, you know what I'm saying, for so many years. Like, there's no one that has stand the test of time that long except for Rapzilla. You know what I mean? So I appreciate everything they've done to the culture, but this was just a silly article.
So you're giving him the donkey of the day?
Nah, I don't give no donkey of the day. I don't give no donkey of the day. Maybe we can have Justin up and talk about it. But I seen you, yo. What's up? Jimmy be going at
me?
Jimmy, what's good, man? You be getting on Twitter and you just start going off, huh?
Same energy. Ain't nothing changed but the time of day, son. What I do? What I say?
I forgot you said something. I was like, oh, there goes Jimmy. Don't let him come from our account.
ain't nothing different, right?
What did you say?
I don't know what you talking about.
You said something
about what
on Twitter to Rapzilla.
Oh, I said this ain't it. I said,
but like, did they respond to you?
Nah, bro.
I don't. Did you get blocked? Did you get blocked? Did you get blocked?
Nah. At least I don't know if I had. They probably muted me. You know.
No.
I don't know. I don't know what I said. I got to look it up right now. I'm looking it up right now because I don't be remembering stuff I say, bro. I'll be like, word, I said that? Yeah, you said that. Okay.
Oh, wow. Why LNF want to do this, man? I'm not trying to get cussed out, man.
Ooh.
LNF says, can we talk about Pop-Tart hitting up fans for bread? Never mind, though. Oh,
I didn't know that.
Nah, we just got no good space.
Right. The man said he want to make peace with us, and now LNF.
Whoa. We still waiting for that. We still waiting for that piece.
I mean, he extended the olive branch, man. That's all I need. Like,
we gotta send him the bag first.
He gotta send us a bag.
Nah, well, I mean, he's the one asking. No, never mind.
Nah, I don't see it, bro.
But yeah, I seen you tweeted some stuff.
Oh, no, I tweeted because Seda said something. He said Seda said the article is garbage, B. No actual proof, son. Was trying to do something. No actual proof, son was trying to do something to her. Just made for TV type of plot with a what if scenario with a thumbs down emoji. And I responded to him. I said they're definitely making assumptions about dude's motives, and I'm on some free Cain Velasquez too. That joint is mad slanderous. And what I meant by that, y'all heard about what happened with Cain Velasquez, right?
Cain Velasquez is the UFC fighter, right?
Yeah, UFC fighter. So the last story I read was that somebody had was accused of molesting one of his relatives. I don't know if it was one of his kids. I know it was one of his relatives. As far as from what I learned last week. And so the dude got out, right? He got out on bail or something. And Cain seen him. He crashed his car he crashed his truck into their car. And then he started chasing them. And he started shooting at them. He shot at them like 5 times. Didn't hit the dude, but the dude's mom and his dad were in the truck with him. And Pops ended up getting shot in the shoulder. So I said, I'm with free Cain Velasquez. You know what I'm saying? But this just doesn't seem like that type of scenario. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't seem like that's what Gavi was doing, you know? Like, it seems like Rapzilla needed more evidence, you know, to make those kind of allegations.
But
that's what I said.
What is the correlation between Cain and I'm sorry.
I'm saying, like, I'm on that type of energy. If Gavi was on some trying to get at little girls.
Yeah. So you basically saying I don't support predators or
right.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Right.
Okay.
Right. That's what I'm saying. If he's on that time, I'm on that time too, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I'll say this is it's a strange situation. It's weird. You know what I'm saying?
Which one?
I mean, hey, we don't Gavi, like all that stuff like that was just weird, bro. That's weirdo behavior. Even for a Christian, right? Like, because as a Christian, like, text back, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just like standard, like, just I don't know. That's just me. Like, I'm gonna hit somebody back. I'm not just gonna leave you on red. Right. I might, unless it's like you trying to promote something. If you're trying to promote something to me or something like that, then yeah.
Left us on red.
But if we already discussed something and we agreed, and I know that you coming 2 hours away and you just on some leave me hanging.
Crazy. That's crazy.
That's just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he should have said like, "Yo, session's not happening tonight
Yeah, don't come.
ever."
Not happening ever, huh?
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So Cain Velasquez, right? So but he had hit someone who wasn't involved in the situation.
Nah, he was in the truck with the dude.
So he was trying to kill or shoot at the dude who had
The
molested
driver.
his
Yeah.
family member.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay. And then he ended up hitting someone else.
right. In the arm.
in the car.
Yeah.
So you still think that he should be free for that? That he shouldn't
Yes.
suffer any consequence?
You should not be breaking bread with child molesters. What is you doing?
How does he know that?
You know your man's is grimy. Reach knew their man was grimy.
Jay did
you
it.
can't
Look at his
say
face.
that. You can't. You cannot say that. How do you know that your man is grimy?
I don't know.
You can have an idea, like.
But I think that's one. But basically, the way they made it seem was like that's more of a reason why he's really locked up because of the recklessness. You know what I'm saying? Just as opposed to like him just one-on-one cracking dude's skull open. You know what I'm saying? Like to just smashing the cars and wilding out and shooting. I think that's the real reason why they.
I feel you, but if I see somebody who did something like that to my kid, I don't care who's out there.
I mean, dude probably should have he could have followed him. Wait till he got a little bit closer or something. Like that dude spazzed out and just
like I probably would have. If I was next to somebody and that happened and then I knew the situation, I probably wouldn't press charges. I've been like, yo, but you're gonna have to you have to pay up, homie. You know what I'm saying? I need the bag.
You have to step in the octagon, son.
No, I'm just saying, like, if I was, let's say, God forbid, in a situation and I didn't know that my homie was doing something like that, and then I get hit, I would probably drop the charges and be like, But I would say, yo, I need that bag.
You need a bag for your
from Cain, you mean?
I got hit. I got hit, bro. Like I had nothing to do with what homie did. You know what I'm saying?
I would be like, drop the charges.
Well, the way that he had access to the kid was because his mom was like a daycare worker or something like that. So,
and how old was this dude?
I think he's in the late 30s.
Yeah,
wow.
I think
Yeah. So he had access to the kids because his mom was like a daycare worker or something like that. And so he was in the car with his mom and his dad. So, I mean, if he hit the mom, I wouldn't have been mad. You know, what does the dad know? The
hit him in the head with the headshot. Hit him in the leg with the leg.
Yeah, I don't know how old. It don't really say how old dude was. Velasquez is 39.
Yo, Jay's ready to get out of the pod. We 2 hours. Yo, we got more topics, Jay. Just sign out now, you heard?
Nothing, bro.
Nah, we ain't got no more topics.
Look.
But yo, Cain, that was crazy, man. That's. But
Yeah,
I mean, can you blame him though?
That's what I'm saying. That's what Dana White said. He said he did everything that we say we would do if we was in that situation, right?
So do you think cause he got a big time lawyer? So I wonder if Dana's paying for that. Because is Cain still fighting?
Oh, I don't know. If he's still under contract.
Cause he got a celebrity lawyer. Like they got a Mark Garagos.
He's not in WWE.
Who?
Cain?
I don't know where he at. I'm just saying, like he got a big time lawyer. So
what jury is gonna convict them, bro? Seriously.
They're gonna be like, yo, he ain't killed dude. He just popped him in the shoulder. He gonna live.
Eso no es nada. Échale Vicks. Está bien.
It's a little Robitussin.
Eso no
a Band-Aid. He gonna live.
Ponle Vicks. Está
bien. Yeah. Good to go, yo.
That's a crazy situation, but you know, people like, yo, you gotta let the law take care of that, right?
He was part of WWE promotion up until April 2020.
Oh, see? So I don't know. The law of the land.
So okay, so the dude
He
that
took it
was
back to the Old Testament.
the dude that was doing this, did he get charged with anything for doing what he was doing?
Yeah, but I think he was out on bail.
And Kane got denied bail. Ain't that something?
Oh, so he was already charged. And then Kane went and was like, I'm gonna take this into street justice.
So the dude's name is Harry Goularte Jr. He was arrested approximately 1 week prior to the incident for allegedly committing lewd acts on one of Velasquez's young members as often as 100 times at a daycare.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yo, pray for me because I don't see nothing wrong with what he did. If y'all think that's wrong, you know what I'm saying? Pray for me.
I didn't say it was.
I'm just saying, like, I
said
everybody.
He was a little reckless. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think he should have planned it a little bit better. But
sure.
You know what I mean? But
yeah, that's.
But if he would have caught dude straight on and beat the brakes off of him, I wouldn't. Hey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
dude asked for
it.
But that dude is getting charged
too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like that lady.
They both got to get charged. What did she know though? She knew about the situation.
How she let that kid out of her sight for that to happen that long?
100 times. It was the allegations. 100 times.
Over 100 times.
Nah, she got to go too. Everybody in that car got to go.
They gotta stand in line like the Three Stooges and get slapped across.
Like in a Baby Boy. Remember seeing the Baby Boy where he had all the dudes lined up? He's like, oh, you got heart. You got heart.
My thing is like, cause I being in that kind of situation growing up, and then like I would say like my family would. It is their fault in the sense that they were negligent. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that they knew to the extent, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't know what was happening. They were sleeping or whatever. And when these things were happening. So sometimes it's like, I can't say like the mom knew something was up or knew what was going on. You know what I mean? But
the mom
she definitely was negligent.
Yeah. The mom wasn't supposed to be sleeping. She's supposed to be taking care of these kids.
No, I don't know if they sleeping. I don't know.
But she's the babysitter though. They pay her for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right, but maybe she thought like, my son, they take the kids to another room and they have like a playtime area or whatever or something. You know what I mean? Whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, it sounds weird just saying it, but I'm just saying like
take the kids to the room for play.
They have us, okay, this is the time we have a one-on-one session and we work on reading or whatever it may be. Like, I don't know if he took advantage of that situation and she didn't know, like, you know what I mean? She was just like, oh yeah, he's in there reading, and then bam, like, oh, my son was wild.
It's crazy. That's crazy, man. Either way,
it is negligence at the end of the day, because that is your company, and that is your daycare. You know what I'm saying?
It's his mom's daycare business. It's called Patty's Family Childcare.
I had to shut that down. She gotta go too.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, this dude. I mean, he got to deal with it one way. He got to deal with Kane, or he gonna deal with when he get locked up.
When they get inside, yeah.
But Kane is not getting off of this.
You don't think he's getting off?
Who won't convict him,
bro?
Man, he'll meet him in jail.
Nah, because he hit somebody else, and then he was already charged. Like, the justice was already going to be served, and you went.
But they let him out. How was it about to be served when they let this dude out? Where he's a threat to society, man.
Yeah, but that's a whole nother discussion about loopholes in our justice system. But I'm saying, like, he was going through the, justice was going to be served, you know what I'm saying? And now Kane doing this, he's not getting off. I don't think so. Because he went and took it into his own hands. And I'm not saying I don't agree with it. I'm just saying, like, if you look at the overall judicial system, he's not getting off. I don't think so. So keep your hashtags, man.
How they put me on that jury?
Free Kane.
Keep your free cane hashtags because you're going to get locked up. And he hit somebody, he getting locked up.
Free cane all day. All day.
Free cane, yo.
All right, man.
Give that dude an extendo. You know what I mean? Give him another drum to finish his job.
Oh, man. Potted for 2 hours today. Let's go, fellas. We back. I'm ready for 3.
I'm going to bed.
Hurry up and give him the word of the day.
This guy got to go to work. Yo, you blocking my whole face? No problem.
Yo, read it. Read
it. You got
enjoy like that flow.
Enjoy it like a mask. That's a vax mask.
Anyway, today we got the scripture of the day. Did I read this scripture before? I feel like I did, but anyway, 1 Corinthians 9. I feel like Tim Allen's neighbor. Y'all remember Tim Allen?
Yeah.
You got 1 Corinthians 9, 24 to 27. It says, "Do you not know that in a race all the runners run, but only one receives the prize? So run that you may obtain it. Every athlete exercises self-control in all things. They do it to receive a perishable wreath, but we an imperishable. So I do not run aimlessly. I do not box as one beating the air, but I discipline my body and keep it under control, lest after preaching to others, I myself should be disqualified."
See, TNC Fit Club. There you go.
For real. I like that. I had seen a video recently of Mike Tyson, and he said, without discipline, you're nothing. So it don't matter or you know how good you are, how talented you are. If you don't discipline yourself and put in the work, you're nothing. And it reminded me of this scripture.
That's facts,
you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, we need to kind of understand this, that Paul himself is saying, I gotta discipline my body. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to like these sexual urges, like these are just other men just like us, you know what I'm saying? And our mind and all these things, like he said, I gotta discipline my body. So we have to take into account and be like, yo, you know, when we feel that urge or we feel that thing, to discipline our body, whether it's cutting off certain things or cutting off certain times. I know Jimmy has mentioned it, like, yo, I know at a certain time, or if I see a post, I'll get off, or I'm this, you know what I'm saying? That's the discipline that we need to walk in this race, because we have an imperishable prize. And with that being said, Jay,
did you find this while you was eating them Oreos?
Yo, I wasn't gonna say that, but I was thinking it.
You were thinking that? All right. Yo, no more Oreos, B. All right.
That's why he went shopping yesterday. He had to re-up on them Oreos.
Went shopping.
Compra.
Word. Well, thank you, everybody who has.
He's the man of many words right here.
Everybody who has watched up until this point or listened,
just laughs.
We really appreciate it because it's true. Thank you so much. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. 2 ways you can help support us. Number 1 is by becoming a YouTube member. And number 2 is going to the that'snotchristian.com website and get yourself a nice dad hat or maybe a shirt or any other items that are on there. We really appreciate it. And hit subscribe. Send this episode to a friend. Also check out our past 2 episodes. Yeah, the past 2 episodes, we had one with Ruby's. She is a former. Samantha. She's a former adult industry worker. And then the previous one was with Hurt. And make sure you go check out those videos and subscribe. And we're the fastest growing Christian podcast. Don't forget it. Haven't said it in a while, but we're back again. We'll see you in the next episode.
Again.
Peace.
Stay out of them DMs, Glizzy Garvey.